35 plus years of experience to work for you. Call or text Tony today at 301-928.
You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. The box office is now open for 2018 individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can also purchase your tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting our mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game mini plans for the 2018 season are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please dial extensions 115 or 116 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please dial extension 106 or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smoke and Owls party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages for the 2018 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, please dial extension 124 during normal business hours to speak with our Director of Group Sales. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. For more information, please contact our Merchandise and Client Relations Manager at extension 110. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please contact the Community Relations Department at extension 102. Quacker Jack, the 8-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at extension 102 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. The box office is now open for 2018 individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can also purchase your tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting our mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game mini plans for the 2018 season are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please dial extensions 115 or 116 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please dial extension 106 or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages for the 2018 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, please dial extension 124 during normal business hours to speak with our Director of Group Sales. Looking for official Long Island Ducks merchandise, hard-to-find memorabilia, team apparel, and so much more? Then be sure to check out the Waddle Inn Shop, the official merchandise store of the Ducks. Fans can visit the shop online anytime at liducks.com by clicking the merchandise icon. For more information, please contact our Merchandise and Client Relations Manager at extension 110. Children 14 and under can become members of the Bethpage Federal Credit Union Long Island Ducks Kids Club today. Kids will receive a unique gift package and take part in a variety of fun activities that come with being a member of the Kids Club. For more information on how to sign your child up, please contact the Community Relations Department at extension 102. Quacker Jack, the 8-time Best Long Island mascot, is now available for appearances at parties and other special events throughout the Long Island community. Please contact the Community Relations Department at extension 102 to find out more information and to book an appearance. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's game will begin momentarily. You're tuned in to the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Today's Long Island Ducks game broadcast will begin shortly. Every game this season will be broadcast live on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network with high-definition video and audio via Boxcast. Fans can tune into the game on the Ducks' official Facebook page or YouTube channel, as well as the team's official website, liducks.com. Thank you for tuning in, and stand by for complete coverage of today's game. The box office is now open for 2018 individual ticket sales. Box office hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can also purchase your tickets by calling 631-940-TIXX, going online to liducks.com, or visiting our mobile app. Season ticket packages and 10-game mini plans for the 2018 season are also available. To find out more information and secure your seats, please dial extensions 115 or 116 to speak with someone in our ticket office. Get your business recognized by hundreds of thousands of Long Islanders by taking advantage of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities currently available with the Long Island Ducks. For more information, please dial extension 106 or check us out on the web at liducks.com. The Ducks offer many packages available for groups with as little as 25 people to as many as 2,000. We offer block seating, pregame and in-game picnics, luxury suites, our exclusive Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. In addition, groups have the opportunity to take part in a variety of experiences, such as performing the national anthem or taking the field with the Ducks as the dream team. Group ticket packages for the 2018 season are now on sale. For more information on Ducks group outings, please dial extension 124 during normal business hours to speak with our Director of Group Sales.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Willie Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. The Ducks are one quack away from the championship.
Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Going back
is Adam Bailey. He settles under it. He makes the catch. Adam Bailey makes the catch. And for a second straight year, the Atlantic League trophy will reside on Long Island. The Ducks are the Atlantic League champions.
Swinging a ground ball, hit toward short, charging in his lines. He fields, throws to first. The comeback is complete. From 2-0 down in the series, the Long Island Ducks have won 3 in a row at home. And for the 5th time in franchise history, they will head to the Atlantic League Championship Series.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks pregame show.
We are live here at Regency Furniture Stadium in Waldorf, Maryland. It is time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. And on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, the Ducks take on the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs in the rubber game of a 3-game series. Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Michael Pollack. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play for all of today's action. Thank you so much for tuning in here on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, whether you're joining us via Facebook Live, liducks.com, or youtube.com/ducksbaseball around the world. We appreciate you joining us for the finale of this season opening 3-game series. Blue Crabs coming away with a win here on opening day of the season Friday night, a 6-1 victory. And the Ducks bouncing back yesterday to earn their first victory of 2018, a 12-2 rout of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. And so that sets up a scenario where the winner of today's game will claim the opening series of the 2018 season. Let's recap yesterday's game. It was a tremendous offensive showing for the Ducks, who got an early lead against former Major Leaguer Sean O'Sullivan. 2 singles to start the game, followed by an RBI fielder's choice off the bat of Travis Snyder, gave the Ducks a 1-0 lead in the first. Corey Vaughn's first home run of the year, a solo shot in the second, tied the game at 1, but the Ducks would answer right back in the third inning, as with 1 out, 5 straight batters would reach base. It started with Jordani Valdespin, who had a heck of a day at the plate yesterday, singling to right field with 1 out. Tyler Holt drew a walk, and Travis Snyder reached on an error by second baseman Joey Wong, so the bases were loaded with 1 out, and up came Lou Ford. Bases loaded, 1 down. Here's the 1-1 delivery to the plate. Ford, a swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Valdespin will score. Holt around third. He's going to come in to score. It's a 2-run single for Lou Ford to left field, and the Ducks get the lead back. They go in front 3-0. So Lou Ford's 2-run single made it a 3-0 game. The next hitter was David Washington, and he wasted no time swinging away at a 1-0 pitch. 1-0. Washington crushes one deep in the air to right field. Bladell doesn't even turn to look. You can forget it. A mammoth 3-run home run over the right field wall for David Washington. His first home run of the year. 5 are in for the Ducks here in the third, and they lead it 6-1. An absolute blast by Washington over the right field fence. Sean O'Sullivan would get out of that inning, but already trailing 6-1. Long Island would add another in the 4th inning on an RBI single with 2 outs from Travis Snyder. And after the Blue Crabs got a run in the 5th inning, the Ducks would get the run right back in the 7th against Richard Mariano Jr., a knuckleballer who allowed a single and 2 walks before hitting Lou Ford with a pitch. And so that forced him to run. It was 8-2 at that point. Mariano Jr. came back out for the 8th inning. And after an initial ground out to start the inning, he walked Wilkin Castillo, hit Dan Lyons with a pitch. So at that point, there was 2 on with 1 out. Up came Jordani Valdespin, who already had 3 hits and 3 runs on the day. 0-1 is hit high in the air, deep to right field. Back goes Bladell to the track, at the wall, and you can forget it. Jordani Valdespin with his 2nd home run in as many days here in Southern Maryland. It's a 3-run blast. Long Island's 2nd 3-run home run of the night. And the Ducks now lead it 11-2 here in the 8th inning. A titanic blast for Jordani Valdespin, who has been red hot to begin the season. A 4-hit day with 3 RBIs, 4 runs scored, and a stolen base for good measure. The Ducks led it 11-2 at that point. David Washington would get his 4th RBI of the day with an RBI single later in the 8th. And that would be all. 12-2, the Ducks defeat the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Jake Fisher started for Long Island yesterday. He went 5 innings, allowing just 2 runs, 8 hits, did not walk a batter, struck out 3. And 3 Ducks relievers, Asher Tolliver, Jake Dunning, and Carlos Pimentel, combined for 4 hitless innings out of the bullpen, and only 1 base runner allowed. That was Corey Vaughn, who was hit by a pitch in the 9th inning. So we'll take a break here on the pregame show. When we come back, I sit down with today's starting pitcher and new Long Island Ducks pitching coach, that is John Brownell.
Hey fans, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden. And he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1. That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Back at Regency Furniture Stadium as we get set for the rubber game of this three-game series, which will be started today by John Brownell for the Long Island Ducks. The veteran back for his 7th season in a Long Island Ducks uniform, and he is the franchise's all-time leader in wins, strikeouts, innings pitched, and games started. And this year, a bit of a new role for him. He takes on the role of pitching coach in addition to his duties in the starting rotation. That spot was vacated during the offseason when last year's pitching coach Billy Horn took the managerial job for the normal Corn Belters of the Frontier League. So I caught up with John Brownell actually before yesterday's game just to talk about his new role for this season and this upcoming start here today. John, first start of the 2018 season for you, not coming on opening day like it normally does, but how excited are you to take them out for the first time this year?
Very excited. Look forward to the season. So far it looks like we got a good team and got a good chance to make it back to the championship series.
Was it a little bit weird for you not getting the ball first among the guys in the starting rotation this year? Did it have any effect on you at all?
No, not at all. My first start will be opening day for me. So that's just kind of how I look at it. Whenever I pitch, that's my day. So it wasn't anything odd to me or anything weird.
Another year older, another year wiser. What are you looking to build upon from what you did on the mound last year? Anything that you're looking to work upon this year?
Trying to go deeper into the game. Those numbers were down a little bit last year, innings per start, and so I'm just trying to get back on that, get a few more batters out a game. But that way that the bullpen will get the rest needed, and hopefully, us as a whole starting rotation can go deep in games and give the bullpen the rest they need.
Is there anything that you specifically do or did during the offseason to work on lasting longer in games, pitching deeper? Is it a conditioning thing, or is it more of just trying to figure out how to get more swings and misses and keep your pitch count down?
Combination of things. I did a little more throwing, a little more long toss this offseason than I normally do. But also it comes down to pitch counts during the games. The quicker you can get through a batter and a lineup, the deeper you can go into a game, and the more times through the lineup you can get through.
Of course, the biggest change going into 2018 is your role. That is now that you're a pitching coach in addition to being a pitcher. What is the biggest challenge or obstacle you can foresee facing when you have to juggle those two roles in the course of the same season?
Have to focus a little bit more on the game the days I'm not pitching, and making sure that everybody's feeling good in the staff, and we're putting them in situations to succeed.
When you were in the offseason, you saw Billy Horn had got the opportunity to manage for the normal Corn Belters. What enabled you to come to the decision that you wanted to put yourself in the ring for being the pitching coach, and what about that role excites you most?
I'm getting older and can't play forever, and I saw that as an opening. I've been with this organization for a while. I know the organization knows me, and so I thought it'd be a great place to start in that coaching transition.
Last night, Jair Jurgens gets the opening day start. I'm sure not the results he completely wanted. What did you see from him that you did like, and what about what he did could use some improvement after the outing he had?
Oh, it was the first outing of the year. Everybody's trying to get comfortable, get a feel for in-game situations. Overall, I felt like he looked fine. Game did speed up a little bit there the last inning, but he was throwing a lot of strikes, attacking the zone, and got to give credit to them because they were getting hits.
And Jake Fisher getting the start on Saturday night, you got a chance to see him last year, and what a tremendous job he did, especially in Game 3 of the first round of the playoffs. What impressed you most about what Jake Fisher did last year?
Just coming in right off the get-go and doing well. Didn't seem fazed by the jump in talent from where he was before, but he showed that he could fit in this league and be a successful pitcher.
Thanks so much, John. Best of luck in your new role as pitcher and pitching coach here in 2018.
Thank you.
That was John Brownell, pitcher for the Long Island Ducks and pitching coach as well. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll look at the pitching matchup for today's game featuring Brownell. He'll be going up against former Major Leaguer Brandon Compton.
Hey fans, this is outfielder and hitting coach Lou Ford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it! The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt, and autographed baseball. Refreshments including hot dogs, chips, cupcakes, frozen ice treats, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Ducks and the Blue Crabs getting set to do battle for the final time in this 3-game series on this Sunday afternoon. Teams have split the first 2 games of the 2018 season. And the team winning today will claim this 3-game series. Ducks will then head home, enjoy an off day, and then they will open up a 3-game series on Tuesday against the Somerset Patriots in Bridgewater, New Jersey to close out that opening week road trip. And then Friday, May 4th will be the home opener for the Ducks at Bethpage Ballpark. Well, let's look at the pitching matchup for today's game for the Long Island Ducks. As we just mentioned, John Brownell will get the start. Ducks veteran back for his 7th season with Long Island. 10-5 record a year ago, a 3.44 ERA that ranked 3rd best in the Atlantic League. Struck out 96 batters in his 24 starts. A little bit more walks, a little less strikeouts than we're accustomed to seeing. And as he talked about during our pregame interview, he wants to go deeper into games. Just 1 complete game last year, and he's been a guy who's been routine at pitching complete games during the course of the season. He was 2-0 last year against the Blue Crabs in 3 starts, a 3.00 ERA, 9-5 all-time with a 2.89 earned run average. Meanwhile, on the other side, it'll be right-hander Brandon Compton, who will be making his first start since the 2014 season. He previously has made it up to the major leagues twice, 13-14 with the Pirates, but then suffered a torn UCL in spring training in 2015, caused him the entire 2015 and 2016 season. Last year at 3 different levels in the Pirates organization, 5-4 record, a 3.86 ERA in 24 games out of the bullpen. So it'll be interesting to see how he does today and how far he can go into the game. For now, we'll turn things over now down to the field for today's national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we won as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red where the bombs bursting gave proof to the light that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
A nice performance of today's national anthem here at Regency Furniture Stadium. Ducks and the Blue Crabs getting set to do battle for the final time this weekend. Well, before we begin today's ball game, let's go through the starting lineups for both of these teams. And for the Long Island Ducks, managed by Kevin Baez, definitely some changes in there with the day game after the night game. Jordani Valdespin will lead things off. He is at second base, fresh off his 4-hit performance last night. Tyler Holt in center field. He reached base all 5 times he came to the plate yesterday. He will bat second. Travis Snyder gets the half day as the designated hitter. He hits in the number 3 spot, and the cleanup hitter is the left fielder, and that is Lou Ford. David Washington, who had 4 RBIs last night, bats 5th, plays first base. Audie Affener will do the catching today as Wilkin Castillo gets the day off. Affener will hit 6th. Cody Puckett gets the day off, so Alex Soleil will play third base. He hits in the number 7 spot. Dan Lyons moves up to 8th. He will play shortstop, and rounding out the order is the right fielder, Robert Garcia, who will make his first start in a Ducks uniform. On the other side for James Frisbee's Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, also some changes in there. Joey Wong will lead things off at second base. Edwin Garcia, the shortstop, at second. Devin Rodriguez moves up to the number 3 spot with Ryan Strausberger on the bench. Rodriguez plays first base. Frank Martinez gets the half day as the DH, and he will hit in the cleanup spot today as Xavier Paul has the day off. Johnny Bladell moves up to the number 5 spot. He plays left field. Corey Vaughn in the 6th spot in center field. Austin Green will do the catching today, giving Jose Gonzalez the day off. Green will bat 7th. Teodoro Martinez makes his first start with the Blue Crabs. He plays right field and hits 8th. And Andrew Daniel also making his first start with Southern Maryland. He will bat 9th and play third base for Southern Maryland. We are just about ready to go at Regency Furniture Stadium. Michael Pollack here with you. Thanks so much for tuning in on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. The temperature has gotten much colder here today. It was beautiful and warm here the first 2 days. Today, somebody turned the heat off and turned the AC way up. It is much cooler today. Temperatures in the upper 50s, lower 60s, and a howling wind that has been blowing all around the ballpark. Earlier, it was blowing straight in. Now it looks like it's blowing straight out to center field. Brandon Compton ready to go on the mound. Jordani Valdespin at the plate. First pitch of today's ball game is a fastball strike at the knees, and we are underway at about 2:07 p.m. on this Sunday afternoon. Valdespin hits from the left side as the sun peeks through the clouds. Compton from the windup deals, and Valdespin lines this one into right field. Another base hit for Jordani Valdespin. He has been on fire to begin this season. Hits in each of the first 3 games. He is now 6 for his first 10 in a Ducks uniform. That's a 600 batting average for those who aren't so adept at math. So Valdespin is on with a leadoff base hit, and that's how he started last night's game. And that will bring up the center fielder and number 2 hitter, Tyler Holt. Valdespin with good speed at first base. He stole second base in the first inning last night on the first pitch from Sean O'Sullivan to Tyler Holt. Let's see if Valdespin takes off again. Compton from the stretch. First pitch, runner does not go, and Holt takes downstairs for ball 1. Tyler Holt, the center fielder, reached base all 5 times he came up to the plate yesterday. Had a single in his first at bat, and then drew 4 walks throughout the rest of the game. He was only 1 for 5 to begin the year, but has been on base 5 times throughout the season. Here's the 1-0. Holt takes this time a strike over the inside corner on the fastball. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Mainly 2 pitches for Compton. He has the fastball, 4-seam fastball, and a changeup, slider as well. Valdespin takes his lead. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Throw over to first, and Valdespin just got back ahead of the tag from Devin Rodriguez. Like Valdespin was leaning a bit towards second base and had to quickly get back and just got his foot in before the tag. Jorge Terran, the first base umpire, making the safe call on that. Here comes the 1-1 now to Holt. Pitch on the way, and Holt smacks one over second base into right center field for a base hit. Valdespin will go to second. He'll stop there as the throw comes in from the right fielder Teodoro Martinez. And the Ducks with a little something cooking here to begin the game. Back-to-back singles from Valdespin and Holt, and they've got 2 on with nobody out. So that's the second hit of the year for Tyler Holt. Good speed aboard for Long Island. Here is Travis Snyder, the 8-year Major League veteran, stepping into the plate from the left side. Right-hander Compton looks in for the sign from his catcher Austin Green. First pitch on the way, and Snyder takes a fastball that runs inside for ball 1. Snyder 1 for his first 7 as a Duck. He's got 2 RBIs and a run scored. Last night brought in a run in the first inning with an RBI fielder's choice. Here's the 1-0. Snyder swings and misses out in front of the breaking ball. Might have gotten a piece of it, but it is indeed strike 1. So again, a mix of sun and clouds. Right now the sun's shining through. The wind currently is blowing out towards left center field. On a chilly day here today down in Southern Maryland, especially when you compare it to the first 2 games of this series. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Late on the fastball was Snyder. And Brandon Compton ahead at 1-2. A lighter crowd on hand here this afternoon. They drew announced crowds of 3,692 on Friday, 3,889 here yesterday. Definitely a lighter attendance here on this Sunday afternoon with the cooler temperatures. Here comes the 1-2. Kicking the pitch. Ground ball past the mound towards second. Gobbled up by Wong. He flips to short for 1. The return to first, not in time. Snyder able to beat it out, so it'll go down as a 4-6 fielder's choice. This was not hit hard enough for the Blue Crabs to turn 2. So Valdespin advances over to third base. On the 4-6 put out, Holt is retired at second. And Snyder now aboard at first. Somewhat did get the job done, Snyder, in getting Valdespin to third with less than 2 outs. As now a fly ball from Ford could give the Ducks the early lead. So here is Lou Ford already with 3 runs batted in on the young season. Compton set at the belt, first pitch. Ford takes a fastball down the middle for strike 1. Ford gets the start in left field today. He served as the designated hitter the first 2 games, but starts today giving Travis Snyder a rest. Ford is 3 for 7 thus far. A double, 3 RBIs and a run scored. Compton looks to third and now fires home. Ford takes this fastball, misses downstairs. Now leaving up the count at 1-1. It certainly is good to see Compton back on the mound as a starter. Again, this is his first start since the 2014 season for the right-hander. 1-1. Chopped into the ground weakly, third base side, rolling along the line. This ball is going to stay foul, though. Valdespin out running with the ball right there on the third base side, but Snyder from first and the hitter Lou Ford were running on that in case it rolled back fair. So the count 1-2 now on Ford, who comes back to home plate. Compton had made it to the major leagues 2013-2014 with the Pirates and was getting ready to pitch again for them in 2015. Suffered a torn UCL in spring training. Tommy John surgery, missed 2015 and 2016. 1-2 pitch. Ford takes down in the dirt. Excellent block at home plate by today's catcher Austin Green. That ball gets by him. Valdespin scores and the Ducks have the early lead. Instead, the count even at 2-2. But Compton did pitch last year, 3 different levels in the Pirates organization, but pitched out of the bullpen. Here's the 2-2. Ford takes the breaking ball. It is a called strike 3. Ford thought it missed down and away. And a couple of words for Chris Engstrom, the home plate umpire. Kevin Baez staring in disbelief as well from his spot coaching at third base. He thought that pitch was too low to Lou Ford. First strikeout of the day for Compton, and there is the second out of the inning. So that'll bring David Washington to the plate. Ducks trying to pick up something here after getting back-to-back singles to open up the ball game. First pitch on the way, and Washington, a half swing. Pitch is a called strike anyway. And the count 0-1. David Washington, 2 for his first 9 on the year, a home run and 4 RBIs. The homer and all 4 of his RBIs, as well as both hits, coming yesterday. Valdespin dances off of third, trying to attract the attention of Brandon Compton. Snyder leads from first. The 0-1. Fastball, that misses way high. Leaving up the count at 1-1. Compton throwing hard here. There's no radar gun, but you can tell he's got some zip on that fastball. No score as we play in the top of the first inning. A 1-ball, 1-strike pitch coming up. Right-hander kicks and fires. Washington a swing and a miss. Change-up that time, took a little something off of it. And Washington behind now 1-2, and Compton a strike away from getting out of the first and second no-out jam. Ducks are once again wearing their alternate black jerseys here today. The Blue Crabs wearing their alternate uniforms as well. Looks like a camouflage gray and navy blue color. There's the 1-2. Broken bat, flare into shallow center field. It's going to dunk in for a base hit. Into score is Valdespin. Stopping at second base is Travis Snyder. It's an RBI single for David Washington, and the Ducks take an early 1-0 lead.
Next up, catcher number 24.
Washington will certainly trade the bat for the hit and the RBI. His 5th run batted into the year. That leads this Ducks team. Scoring is Valdespin, who has now scored 6 times already on the young season. And again, Snyder moved to second on the play. So first and second with 2 men out. Here is Audie Affner for his first at-bat of the year. The catcher for Long Island, taking the spot of Wilkin Castillo, who has the day off. Affner bats from the right side. First pitch on the way from Compton. And the fastball misses low and away, 1-0. Affner last year did play for the Ducks briefly, hit .227 with Long Island, an RBI and 3 runs scored. He had 4 doubles for the Ducks, joining the team late in the year. Smacked high in the air, deep down the right field line. It's going to tail foul, though. Good swing from Affner. Made good contact, but just a hair out in front. And the count 1-1. Affner played in 13 games for the Ducks. Prior to that, 7 games with the Lake Erie Crushers of the Frontier League, and began the year in the Yankees organization with Advanced Aid Tampa. Struggled with them, got his release. Here is the 1-1. Pitch on the way, and Affner fouls it off again. Top of the screen on the first base side of home plate. Carams back to the field. And again, Compton ahead in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 3 hits for the Ducks here in the opening inning, all singles, and they have the early 1-0 lead. Snyder from second, Washington from first with 2 down. And the 1-2. Breaking ball chopped onto the ground is short. Garcia will field. He throws to second and safe. Washington is safe. Snyder was caught off the third. They throw back and he is safe as well. Oh my goodness. Chaos here in Southern Maryland. Time has now been called, and James Frisbee, the manager of the Blue Crabs, is coming out of the dugout. There's a bang-bang play there at second base. Joey Wong going over to cover second base, and now James Frisbee going to have a conversation with Silvio Martinez. This could get interesting. Yesterday, Frisbee and Martinez got into a heated exchange behind home plate that caused Frisbee to get ejected from the ball game. This seems to be a much more tranquil conversation. But it was a bang-bang play as Joey Wong, the second baseman, went to cover second on the force attempt by the shortstop Garcia, and the throw was right there. And Silvio Martinez made the safe call, saying that Washington was safe. Travis Snyder then ranged too far off the third, thinking that the inning was over, and had to dance quickly back to third and just snuck in there. So here's Alex Solane out of the plate, and he takes the first pitch for a strike. Let's see if the Ducks can take advantage. So that'll be a fielder's choice that allows Affner to reach. and everybody else moves up a base. So Snyder now at third, Washington at second. Be at 0-1 here to the lefty hitting Soleil, and he takes downstairs to even the count at 1-1. Soleil, a Long Island native from Holbrook, New York, getting his first action in a Ducks uniform. Did not play either of the first 2 games and spent all last year in the Rays organization. In fact, was in Tampa's organization for the first 4 years of his career. 1-1, and Soleil a check swing. Pitch just missed, low and outside. A good eye from Soleil and a good job holding up to the count 2-1. Let's see if the Ducks can take advantage after the force attempt by the Blue Crabs comes up too late. Bags full with 2 down. Ducks leading 1-0. On the 2-1 pitch, Soleil takes a fastball at the knees for strike 2. Compton having to throw a lot of pitches here in this first inning. He is up to 26 now for the ball game. 18 for strikes, and again, this is his first start since 2014, so it'll be interesting to see how deep he can go into this ball game. 2-2. Soleil takes a fastball high and outside, and that'll run the count full. So with the 3-2 count and 2 outs, the runners will all be off on this pitch. Nowhere to put Soleil. Another out of the strike zone would bring in the second run of the ball game for the Ducks. Runners lead from every base. Compton comes set on the mound. Here's the 3-2 delivery, and Soleil takes outside for ball 4. That is going to force home a run. A bases loaded 2-out walk to Alex Soleil. Travis Snyder scores, and the Ducks now lead it 2-0.
Next up, shortstop number 12, Dan Lyons.
So give Alex Soleil his first RBI in a Ducks uniform. Travis Snyder scores his second run of the year, and everybody else each moves up a base. Washington to third and Affner to second. So 2 are in for the Ducks, and now will be the 8th man of the inning coming to the plate. That's the shortstop, Dan Lyons. Compton comes set, first pitch on the way. Lyons takes the fastball high and in tight, and the count goes to 1-0 on Lyons. Still looking for his first hit of the year, 0 for 6. Does have 2 runs though, both scored in yesterday's game. From the stretch to 1-0. Lyons swings. It's a high drive in the air to left, and it's hit well. Back goes Bladell to the warning track at the wall. He can't make the catch, and it's one hopping off the wall. In to score are all 3 runners, Washington, Affner, and Alex Soleil. It's a bases clearing 2-out, 3-run double for Dan Lyons, and the Ducks now lead it 5-0.
Next up, right
The wind playing adventures with that baseball out to left center field. Johnny Bladell ranging over, trying to get there, could not get to it, and it ends up eluding his glove, one hopping off the wall. So Dan Lyons is aboard at second base, and now James Frisbee, the manager of the Blue Crabs, coming out to the mound to have a talk with his pitcher Brandon Compton and his catcher Austin Green to try and settle things down for Southern Maryland. So give Dan Lyons his first hit of the year. It's a double, and he picks up his first 3 runs batted in of the season. And an excellent job by the Long Island Ducks to take advantage of the force out that never happened at second base. And the other person you have to give massive credit to is David Washington, who could have easily just kind of jogged into second thinking that he wouldn't have had a chance at beating it out as the first pitch here to Robert Garcia misses low for ball 1. The Ducks have batted around here in the opening inning, but Washington rushed hard to second base and slid in just ahead of the tag. And a good job by Snyder to get back at third after he ranged too far off. Otherwise, all this wouldn't have happened. 1-0 is smacked foul deep down the left field line by Garcia. And that evens up the count at 1-1. So the Ducks are giving John Brownell a big-time amount of early run support. 4 hits, 5 runs have come across for the Ducks. And Garcia, the 9th batter of this inning. Garcia has pinch ran and pinch hit in the first 2 games of this series, respectively. Drew a walk last night in his pinch hit appearance. Lyons leads from second with 2 down. Here is the 1-1. Garcia takes a fastball high and in tight for ball 2. Meanwhile, the pitch count keeps going up for Compton, who is now up to 33 pitches for the ball game. Still in the first inning with 2 down. Garcia, a switch hitter, batting from the left side against the right-hander. 2-1. Breaking ball nicely thrown over the inside corner for strike 2. At least the last, not Lions, but Soleil, Affiner, and Washington, I believe, all had 2 strikes on them. And all have reached. 2-2. Garcia chops it into the ground, foul at home plate. He fights off another to stay alive, and Compton having a lot of trouble putting these Ducks hitters away. He got a strikeout of Ford on a borderline pitch that Ford and Kevin Baez didn't agree with. And we don't have the luxury of looking at a replay here up in the booth, but it was so close at second base on that force attempt on David Washington. And if he got in there, he just barely got in there. And the 2-2. Garcia, a line drive to the left side of the infield, fielded on a hop by Daniel. He throws across just in time to beat the speedy Garcia. And that will put an end to the first inning, but not before the Ducks send all 9 men to the plate. In the opening inning against Brandon Compton, they get 5 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors in the inning and 1 runner left on base. After a half inning on this Sunday afternoon, it's the Ducks 5 and the Blue Crabs coming to bat.
Hey fans, this is pitcher John Brownell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, has been family-owned and operated for over 60 years. Stop by today to check out their giant selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives and a luxurious customer lounge. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer. Visit online at SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more. Call 855-917-8737 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? Long Island's hometown team is proud to present the Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty drafts and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks-branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. Terrific start to the ball game for the Long Island Ducks. They sent all 9 men to the plate in the first inning and take an early 5-0 lead on the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, looking to earn the series victory here on this Sunday afternoon. Rubber game of the 3-game set. And as we go to the bottom of the first, John Brownell will take the mound for the Ducks to make his first start of the 2018 season. I want to remind fans that every walk by a Ducks batter this season is presented by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island, offering the comprehensive quality care that you need the moment you need it. City MD Urgent Care. Need a doctor? Just walk in. Well, Joey Wong will come up to the plate to start things off in the bottom of the first inning for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Wong, the second baseman, batting from the left side against the right-hander John Brownell. First pitch on the way from Brownell. He kicks and fires to the plate, and it is dealt over the inside corner for strike 1. Ducks sent all 9 men to the plate in the first inning, which means that Wong is the 10th batter of today's game. Did you know you could join Planet Fitness for as low as $10 a month? Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 2. Visit planetfitness.com today to find your nearest club and to learn more. Wong 3 for his first 8 on the year, a run scored and a run batted in. Awaits an 0-2 from Brownell. Fires home, and this pitch misses down and in. Almost caught him on the foot. Scoots all the way back to the screen. No harm, no foul, though, with the bases empty. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Wong, who will be followed by Edwin Garcia and Devin Rodriguez. Wind continuing to blow out towards left center field right now. Brownell looking in for the sign. Now he's ready to go. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball. This one comes inside, and that one did hit him. Caught him on the foot. So Brownell trying to come down and in twice. And nearly missed him the first time, then hits him the second time. And Joey Wong is aboard to begin this first inning.
Next up, shortstop, number 9.
Brownell hit just 5 batters all year last year, which which was actually his highest total since the 2010 season when he hit 9 with Lake County. If I'm not mistaken, hit 9 in 2011 with Grand Prairie. First pitch on the way, and Edwin Garcia takes a curveball strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Garcia 2 for his first 9 on the year, a double and a run batted in. Wong leads off first, does have some good speed. And the 0-1. This off-speed pitch misses outside, and so that will even the count up at 1-1 strike. Garcia, a returner to this Blue Crabs team from a year ago when he had a terrific year for Southern Maryland. Played 134 games last year. 1-1 pitch, fouled back to the screen. Another curveball from Brownell. And that will run the count to 1-2. Defense at double play depth here for Garcia. Washington holding on the runner at first. The right fielder Garcia playing very shallow in right, compared to the center fielder Holt and the left fielder Ford. Here's Brownell's 1-2 pitch. Fires to the plate, and this popped up foul, first base side and out of play. Trying to jam him up and in, but Garcia fought it off. We'll do it again at 1-2. Brownell gets the sign from Affiner and comes set at the belt. The 1-2 pitch, breaking ball down and away. Garcia would not bite. Runner stays put at first thanks to the good block from Affiner. And so that will even things up at 2-2. As I mentioned, the Ducks will enjoy an off day tomorrow, and then they will continue this opening road trip when they head to Bridgewater, New Jersey to take on the Somerset Patriots on Tuesday. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Affiner blocks it again. And so now they count full at 3-2 strikes. As for the Blue Crabs, they will be off tomorrow as well, and then they'll welcome in the Lancaster Barnstormers for 3 games, Tuesday through Thursday, before they head up to Long Island for the Ducks home opener next Friday, May the 4th. See if the runner goes here on the 3-2 pitch. Brownell is set. Runner does not take off, and Garcia takes high and inside for ball 4. So Brownell, after getting ahead in the count, unable to retire Garcia. He allows the walk. And the Blue Crabs have the first 2 on base without the need of a hit. A hit, batter, and a walk. And Southern Maryland with 2 on and nobody out here in the opening inning. If you're Southern Maryland, you don't need to get all 5 runs back right away. You'll certainly be happy in doing so, but they would like to make a dent into that deficit immediately if they can. They've got a good start to this inning. Up to the plate steps the first baseman, Devin Rodriguez. Brownell's first pitch on the way. Rodriguez takes under the hands, but a called strike over the inside corner. 0-1 on Rodriguez, who is 3 for 9 to begin the year. A run batted in and a run scored. Long leads from second and Garcia from first. Washington playing behind the runner at first base. Here's the 0-1. Rodriguez pops it in the air, foul, third base side out of play. Into the seats, and Brownell quickly ahead at 0-2. So Brownell's been getting ahead in the count, which is obviously a good sign. I think he has been having a little trouble over the first 2 hitters putting the batters away. See if he can get Rodriguez out here for the first out of the inning. Brownell looks back to second base. Deals to the plate, and the breaking ball just missed the outside corner. Good pitch from Brownell, but just off the outside edge, and Rodriguez took it for ball 1. So Lowy playing pretty far off the bag at third base with a lefty hitter at the plate. Here is the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball grounded up the first base line, foul. Rodriguez bidding for the extra base hit, but just a bit out in front. And he will stay at home plate. The count remaining at 1-2. The Blue Crabs certainly making Brownell work for his outs here in the opening inning. Veteran right-hander is ready to go. Rodriguez awaits the pitch at home plate. 1-2 on the way. Swinging a ground ball hit toward short. Lyons fields on the backhand. Goes to second for one. That's all they'll get. Wasn't hit hard enough to turn two. So Rodriguez grounds into the fielder's choice. Put out goes 6-4.
Next up, designated hitter.
Moving to third base is Joey Wong. And out at second, Garcia. So like Travis Snyder, somewhat got the job done. He moves the runner to third with less than 2 outs. Lyons had a range to his right to get it, throw to second. Valdez being kind of lunged to make the grab. And Rodriguez runs well enough that there was no way the Ducks could turn two. But the double play still in order as Martinez comes to the plate. Switch hitter from the left side. First pitch from Brownell. And Martinez takes downstairs for ball one. Frank Martinez, 4 for his first 8, the leading Blue Crabs hitter thus far this season. He's got 2 doubles, a run batted in, and 2 runs scored. Started the first 2 games of the year at third base. The 1-0 from Brownell. Ground ball hit to short. Lyons is there, juggles, recovers, goes to second, one, turn to first, not in time. Martinez just beat it out, so a run will score. An RBI fielder's choice. Blue Crabs on the scoreboard. They close to within 5-1. If Lyons had fielded it cleanly, he might have had a chance, but it kind of short hopped him and bounced off his chest. So give Martinez his second run batted into the year. Fielder's choice goes 6-4. Rodriguez out at second base, and scoring from third is Wong, his second run of the year. So it's now a 4-run ball game at 5-1. First pitch here to Johnny Bladell is taken for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Bladell 2 for his first 7 with a run scored on the season. Martinez leads off at first. And the 0-1. Ripped to short. Lyons gobbles it up on one hop. He's getting a ton of action over there early. And Lyons flips to second for the force. That'll end the inning. So after the first 2 got aboard, all things considered, Brownell able to limit the damage. In the inning, 1 run, no hits. There were no errors as well, and 1 runner left on base. After 1 inning of play, it's the Ducks 5, the Blue Crabs 1.
Hey fans, this is shortstop Dan Lyons, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
We asked people across Long Island, what does energy efficiency mean to you?
Energy efficiency? It means finding ways to save a few dollars on my electric bill each month.
PSEG Long Island is introducing smart technologies that let you control just how much energy you use.
To me, it really is important to keep Long Island green so future generations can enjoy our island's beauty.
And we're partnering on renewable sources that will keep Long Island sustainable for generations. Discover all of our energy efficiency programs at psegly.com/efficiency.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickalock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
To the second inning we go. The Long Island Ducks leading the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 5-1. It is time for the Long Island Ducks Health Report, which is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapists of the Long Island Ducks. Ducks are a healthy bunch here as we go to game number 3 of the season. Everybody healthy and performing well here to begin the season. Blue Crabs have 1 player out on the disabled list, and that is their closer, Cody Epley, who suffered a broken thumb before the start of the season. So he is unavailable as he's on the DL. Here's Jordan Valdespin for his second at-bat of the day. He takes it outside for ball 1. Valdespin continuing his hot start to the year, picked up a base hit in the first inning, and eventually scored on David Washington's RBI single. 1-0. Valdespin thought about bunting, ends up taking a strike. to even up the count at 1-1. Valdespin now 6 of 10 on the year, 4 RBIs and 6 runs scored. Match of the former big leaguers here as Compton kicks and comes home. The 2-1 is swung and rocketed into center field. Back goes Corey Vaughn. On the run, he can't get it. It's off his glove, it looked like, and over his head. Valdespin is second. He's going to turn second and go for 3. The throw coming in is not made, and Valdespin is in safely at third with his first triple of the season. And another multi-hit game for Jordani Valdespin, assuming that is ruled a hit. It was tagged pretty well to center, not the easiest play for Corey Vaughn. He had to go back a ways on it. It looked like he tried to lunge and make the catch, and it might have ticked off his glove. But either way, Valdespin is aboard at third base. The Ducks looking to get that run back immediately that they gave up in the bottom half of the first inning. They do indeed give Valdespin a triple. So it's his first 3-bagger of the season, his 3rd extra base hit as it goes along with 2 home runs. Tyler Holt now, a check swing foul ball off to the first base side. Looked like that one went into the crowd. Hopefully everybody is okay. Well, count 0-1 on Tyler Holt. We can't really see. Our booth here in Southern Maryland is angled. You can somewhat see it. It's angled towards left field and on the first base side of home plate. So really got to lean out of the window to be able to see down the right field line. Here, Holt smacks one this time down the third baseline foul into the Southern Maryland bullpen. So the count quickly 0-2 on Tyler Holt, who hit a base hit to right field in the first inning. His 2nd hit of the young season in 6 at-bats. From the stretch, the 0-2. And Holt, a weak swing at a breaking ball down and away for strike 3. So Tyler Holt out in front of that one. He goes down swinging. 2nd strikeout for Brandon Compton. And with 1 away, that will bring up Travis Snyder. Well, obviously, after the Valdespin triple, the Ducks looking for a fly ball to get him in or possibly a ground ball. The infield is back. Surprising down 4 runs. The corner infielders are about halfway, but the middle infielders playing back to concede the run. Snyder takes a fastball inside. Just missed the corner in the count 0-1. Snyder bounced into a 4-6 fielder's choice in his first at-bat of the day and eventually scored on Alex Soleil's bases-loaded walk. Here's the 1-0. Snyder pops it up in the air foul, third base side. This will drift back into the seats and out of play. That'll leaving the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike on Snyder. 8-year Major League veteran Travis Snyder, mostly with the Toronto Blue Jays and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Spent some time not too far from here in Baltimore as well. The 1-1. Fastball taken upstairs. Good eye by Snyder to lay off. And so the count goes to 2-1 on the lefty hitter. No surprise that the outfielders have had some trouble with fly balls thus far with the win. 2-1, Snyder grounds it foul. First base side, he was out in front of the pitch. We saw the fly ball to left by Dan Lyons, which I thought for sure was a grand slam off the bat, but it ends up staying in the field of play, and the left fielder, Johnny Bladell, just cannot come up with it as it eluded his glove, and then the rocket triple to center by Valdespin. That went off the glove of Corey Vaughn as he jumped up to try and get it. And you just wonder how much the wind, which is blowing out, is affecting either of those baseballs. 2-2 to Snyder. Breaking ball grounded up the first baseline. Fair ball off the first base bag and down the line. Easily in to score is Valdespin. Snyder digging for second base. And he's going to stop right there. An RBI double for Travis Snyder. And it's a 6-1 lead for Long Island. First extra base hit of the year for Travis Snyder. And he picks up his 3rd run batted in. Another run for Jordani Valdespin, who is up to 7 now on the young season. You get on base, you have big league talent behind you, you're going to score a lot of runs, and that's been the case thus far for Long Island. That's their 6th hit of the ball game and their 6th run to go with it. Now Lou Ford up to the plate. First pitch on the way. Ford swings, fouls it straight back to the screen. And the count 0-1. There's no action yet for Southern Maryland in their bullpen. We talked about it yesterday, but And the early going pitchers are on somewhat of a shorter leash just because they're on a pitch count. So they'll go about 75 to 85 pitches in that range. Managers like to ballpark around 4 to 5 innings. Well, Brandon Compton already up to 48 pitches in this game. 1 out in the second inning. Ford takes a breaking ball. This just misses below the knees. Evens the count at 1-1 on Ford, who struck out looking his first time up on a pitch he thought was a little bit low back in the opening inning. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ford is swinging a hot ground ball to second. It's gobbled up there by Joey Wong. Throws out Ford on the hot shot grounder. There's the second out of the inning, and crossing over to third base goes Travis Snyder.
Next up, number 30, David Washington.
Ford hit it hard, but hit it right at Wong. So Snyder the runner at third with 2 out in the inning, and that will leave it up to David Washington, who picked up his 5th RBI of the season back in the first with a 2-out run-scoring hit to center. All 5 of Long Island's runs coming home with 2 outs in that first inning. And here Washington takes inside for ball 1. Washington had a great day at the plate yesterday, a titanic 3-run home run in the Ducks' big 5-run third inning. That was the capper to the inning. 1-0, smacks it foul, third base side well out of play. Evens the count at 1-1. And if you haven't been here to Regency Furniture Stadium, it is not easy for hitters to put it out over the right field fence. It's 325 to the right foot pole, but then goes out on a deep diagonal about 50 feet, much further, before it starts cutting over towards right center. 1-1, ground ball, weakly hit to the right side of the infield. Devin Rodriguez will take it and take it to the bag himself for the final out. But that home run by Washington yesterday cleared the lawn seating area and went up onto the path behind it that fans can walk around to circle the ballpark. So in the inning, the Ducks will settle for a run. They get the run back they gave up in the bottom of the first. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 left. After an inning and a half, it's 6-1 Long Island.
Hey fans, this is infielder Cody Puckett, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. Bottom half of the second inning, the Ducks have a 6-1 lead over the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs here in the rubber game of a 3-game series. John Brownell back to the mound, and his first pitch of the inning is a breaking ball strike at the knees. 0-1 the count on the leadoff hitter of the inning for Southern Maryland. That's their center fielder, Corey Vaughn. He bats in the number 6 spot of the lineup. 0-1. Another strike from Brownell. Took a fastball that time over the outside corner. Quickly, 0-2. Vaughn 1 for 7 on the year, a home run that came in yesterday's game, a solo blast. 0-2. And a strike called on the inside corner. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 3 pitches, and Corey Vaughn is down looking. First strikeout of the day for Brownell, and there's 1 down here in the second inning. Well, Brownell has certainly edged his place already in the Long Island Ducks history books. It's arguably the greatest pitcher this franchise has ever seen. All-time leader in wins, innings pitched, strikeouts, And game started. And this fastball misses high and outside for ball 1. 56 wins, 133 starts, 875 and 2/3 innings, and 667 strikeouts coming into the year. Ground ball, broken bat to short. Charging in his Lions. He fields and throws to first in time for the out. So retired on the play is the catcher, Austin Green. First start of the year for Green. He pinch hit yesterday and struck out. So 2 quick outs induced by Brownell. And a good start to his second inning. 20 pitches in that first inning as he had a battle and ended up working out of a first and second no-out jam, conceding just 1 run on a fielder's choice. Just 5 pitches to get 2 outs here in the inning. This is line to second. And on 1 hop fielded by Valdespin, he'll toss over to first. And how about that? A 6-pitch inning for John Brownell as he retires the Blue Crabs. 1, 2, 3. It's another PSEG Long Island energy efficient inning. With energy efficiency programs from PSEG Long Island, saving on your electric bill is also as easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit PSEGLINY.com/save money. Just one more way PSEG Long Island is making things work for you. To the third we go, 6-1 Ducks.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Matt Larkins, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1. That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
To the third inning we go at Regency Furniture Stadium. The Long Island Ducks leading the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 6-1. And a reminder, fans, that you should follow the Ducks all season long to see if the team will meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs, Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. Ducks have scored in each of the first 2 innings of this ball game. They lead it 6-1. Brandon Compton back to the mound for his third inning of work. And he will be facing the 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up for the Ducks this inning. It'll be Audie Affner, followed by Alex Olay and Dan Lyons. Sun shining once again on this Sunday afternoon. First pitch, and Audie Affner takes a strike over the outside corner on a fastball. 0-1. Affner hit the ground ball to short that proved to be a huge difference maker in that first inning. We'll recall that after this 0-1, which is smacked to the right side. Diving catch made at first by Devin Rodriguez, and he is out. What a grab by Rodriguez, ranging to his right to rob Audie Affner of his first hit of the year. So what a way that'll bring up Alex Olay. Affner came to the plate with runners at first and second and 2 men out. He hit a ground ball to short, kind of a slow chopper. Swing and a miss by Alex Olay on a pitch diving down and in for strike 1. And Edwin Garcia had to wait for the ball to come down into his glove. He threw to Joey Wong at second, and it looked like the throw came in right as David Washington slid into the bag. The 0-1, Olay takes inside on a fastball. That'll leave the count at 1-1. And third base umpire, Silvio Martinez called the runner safe, much to the surprise of the Blue Crabs, much to the surprise as well of Travis Snyder. 1-1. Olay takes this one outside from Compton for ball 2. And Snyder, the runner, had gone around third, thinking that it might have been the third out of the inning in all likelihood, and had to scramble back to third base just getting back in time. Soleil takes outside, and that's ball 3. And so it was a fielder's choice. Everybody was safe, and that led to a bases-loaded walk to Alex Soleil and a 3-run double by Dan Lyons that broke that first inning open. 3-1, and Alex Soleil has drawn another walk. Back-to-back walks in his first 2 plate appearances as a member of the Long Island Ducks. That walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. So, Alex Soleil has drawn both walks given up by Compton. Didn't miss by much on some of those pitches. But Soleil gets the calls, and now a runner at first with 1 out for Lions. Soleil leads off first as Lyons takes a fastball strike. Lions clear the bases with a 3-run double to left center that one-hopped the wall with 2 outs in the first inning. First hit, first 3 RBIs of the year for Lions. There's the 0-1. Fastball runs inside to even the count. Lions nearly had a double in the first game of the season, but it was caught at the wall on a nice leaping catch in left by Ryan Strausberger, as the Ducks were trying to make a comeback attempt in that game. Here comes the 1-1. Lions are swinging a ground ball foul down the third base line into the Blue Crabs bullpen. When the count goes to 1-2, Lions did reach base twice yesterday, drew a walk and was hit by a pitch, and scored both times he got aboard. Soleil, the runner at first base, has some speed. 6 stolen bases last year in 62 games as part of the Rays organization. He's got a healthy lead being held on by Rodriguez, and a throw over forces Soleil to dive back head first. Waiting on deck is Robert Garcia, the right fielder. Lions awaits a 1-ball, 2-strike pitch from Brandon Compton. Here's the pitch on the way, and Lions takes down and away. Good eye from the Ducks shortstop. And so that will even up the count at 2-2. Lions no stranger to big 3-run doubles. He had one in the 9th inning of Game 2 in the 2012 Atlantic League Championship Series. 2-2. Ripped to the left side of the infield. Nice scoop out of the dirt by Daniel. Goes to second one. Onto first. Double play. Very nicely turned 5-4-3 around the horn double play off the bat of Dan Lyons. And that will put an end to the top half of the 3rd inning. So the Ducks are kept off the scoreboard for the first time today. No runs, no hits because of the double play. Nobody left. To the bottom of the 3rd, 6-1 Ducks.
Hey, fans, this is Jordani Valdez, second baseman, and you're listening to Duck Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt, and autographed baseball. Refreshments including hot dogs, chips, cupcakes, frozen ice treats, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. To the bottom half of the 3rd inning we go. The Ducks out in front of the Blue Crabs 6-1, and when Dan Lyons grounded into the inning-ending double play. And the top half of the inning, that was the 15th out of today's ball game. Did you know that a 15-minute phone call to Geico could save you 15% or more on your car insurance? First pitch, line in the air to center field. Tyler Holt racing in. He'll have to play it on a hop. It lands for a base hit in front of him off the bat of Andrew Daniel. So leadoff single for the Blue Crabs third baseman after making the nifty 5-4-3 double play to end the top of the third inning. There's the first hit of the game for Southern Maryland. Looks like Tyler Holt had a little bit of trouble seeing that ball off the bat. He's had a couple of late reactions to some liners hit in his center field in this series. That brings up the leadoff hitter Joey Wong in the Blue Crabs lineup. A bunt up the third base line, a beauty, but it's going to kick foul. Good job by Soleil to touch it after it went foul. Otherwise, Joey Wong probably has himself a hit. Trying to lay down that bunt while starting to run towards first base and nearly laid it down well enough, but it does go foul. So the count 0-1 on Wong, who was hit by a pitch his first time up on an 0-2 offering, or I should say a 1-2 offering from Brownell. So Wong back to home plate, and Daniel, who had 8 stolen bases last year, leading off at first base. Brownell gets the sign and comes set. And the 0-1. Smacked foul down the left field line, out of play. This will head on out of the ballpark. And the count 0-2 now on Wong.
That car is insured by Bill Wong Associates.
I mentioned Brownell. One thing he talked about heading into this season that he wanted to improve upon was his length in games. I don't think we'll see him go too far in this game past like the 5th inning or so, depending on his pitch count. That's what Kevin Byers was talking about early in the season. 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Nasty curveball from John Brownell. And way out in front of it was Wong. Second strikeout for Brownell. And there is out number 1 in the third. We asked Kevin Byers early on what he expected from his pitchers and what his strategy was. He said starters probably won't go past the 5th. Bookmarking about 75 to 85 pitches for each of his starters in the early going. And said he doesn't want relievers throwing on back-to-back days just yet. First pitch on the way here to Edwin Garcia. And he takes a big curveball from Brownell that just missed high. And that is ball 1. So that means we will not see Jake Dunning, Asher Tolliver, or Carlos Pimentel today. Barring an emergency situation, I don't think you see Pimentel at all. He threw 2 innings yesterday because his pitch count was so low after the first. There's a fastball strike from Brownell, even the count up at 1-1 on Garcia, who drew a walk in his first at bat. I should say first plate appearance, since a walk technically does not count as an at bat. Daniel leads at first, held on by Washington. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Garcia line drive, base hit in the left field. Move forward, will pick the ball up and fire it back in. So Edwin Garcia's got his first hit of the day, a 1-out base hit. And Southern Maryland has runners at first and second with 1 away. That'll bring Devin Rodriguez up to the plate. So up to the plate steps the lefty hitter Devin Rodriguez, who grounded into a fielder's choice in his first at bat. Brownell looks to second, deals to the plate. Rodriguez takes a big curveball in for a strike at the knees, 0-1. Brownell last year just 1 complete game, which was an oddity for him. He had at least 4 or more complete games in each of the previous 4 seasons. 0-1. Popped up in the air, foul, third base line. Alex Olay over towards the stands, reaches over, can't make the catch. Smacked hard into the wall by the Blue Crabs bullpen. So a foul ball there, and Soleil smacked his glove with his fist after, in frustration, thinking he should have had that ball. But not easy to go after it. The wind obviously certainly not helping matters. And the ball was coming down right as Soleil was getting there. There's a set of bleachers in front of the stands that curl in towards home plate where the Blue Crabs relievers sit, and that's right where Soleil ended up. So an 0-2 pitch coming up here to Rodriguez. Daniel leads off second, Garcia from first with 1 away. Brownell looks to second, deals to the plate, and Rodriguez takes the fastball upstairs for ball 1. And Brownell said that's one thing he worked a lot on during the offseason, played more long toss, did more throwing than usual just to try and get his arm strength up and his endurance up to be able to last longer in games. The 1-2, breaking ball, and this is fisted out foul third base side. No chance for Soleil to get that one. Another foul ball by Rodriguez to keep the count at 1-2. Brownell, 34 years old, will turn 35 this June. He is 6'3", 215 pounds, resides in Omaha, Nebraska. And ready to deal a 1-ball, 2-strike pitch once again to Devin Rodriguez. Brownell looking to second twice. And now kicks and comes home. Rodriguez pops it up in the air to shallow right. Going out, Valdespin coming in. Garcia, who got a late break on it. It's off his glove and lands in the outfield. Daniel will go to third. He'll stop right there. And a couple of opportunities for outs that the Ducks don't get. The pop-up foul by Rodriguez that Soleil just missed. And a fly ball to shallow right that Garcia got a late break on. Try to dive and make the catch, and had to go off his glove. And so the base is now loaded for the Blue Crabs as they try and cut into this 5-run deficit. We'll see how that's officially scored, but Frank Martinez, the DH, will come up now with the bases loaded full of Blue Crabs. So it's now Daniel at third, Garcia at second, Rodriguez at first. First pitch on the way, and Martinez takes a breaking ball strike over the outside corner, 0-1. It is officially ruled a hit for Rodriguez. So third hit, all singles of the inning for Southern Maryland. They have now got 3 hits in the game. The 0-1 from Brownell. Martinez grounds this one to first. Washington there goes to short 1, and that's all they'll get. So it'll be a 3-6 fielder's choice. Good play by Washington to get the force out. In to score from third is Daniel. It's a 6-2 game. Second RBI fielder's choice off the bat of Martinez today. His 3rd run batted in of the year. Daniel scores from third. Garcia moves to third. And Rodriguez out at second base. So it's now first and third with 2 down, and up to the plate will step Johnny Bladell, the left fielder. Grounded out into a force his first time up. Brownell's first pitch to him down in the dirt, blocked by Affiner. Runner going for second base, and he's going to make it in there safely. Ball was down in the dirt. Affiner blocked it well enough to prevent Garcia from third to come home and score. But it does allow the runner at first to move up to second. We'll see the ruling on it. I believe it was a wild pitch. Indeed it is. First wild pitch of the year for Brownell. Here's the 1-0. Bladell takes a fastball, belt high for a strike. He thought it was too high. That'll even the count up at 1-1. Well, Brownell allowed the first 2 to reach in the first inning and able to get out of it with only 1 run given up. He's allowed 3 to reach on singles in the third and trying to get out of it with only 1 run allowed as well. Pitch on the way. Bladell takes. That's a little bit high. And the count goes to 2 balls and a strike. Johnny Bladell, 2 for his first 8 on the year. Hit .345 last season with the New Jersey Jackals in the Can-Am League. 99 games worth of action. 1-1. That breaking ball, excuse me, that was a 2-1, and the breaking ball just missed outside. So Johnny Bladell ahead in the count, 3-1. First base is open. You have the center fielder Corey Vaughn on deck representing the tying run. Brownell is ready to go, standing on the right side of the rubber. Here's the 3-1. Check swing, pitch is taken for a called strike anyway. A fastball over the inside corner. Good pitch from Brownell. So now the count full at 3-2. Runners will not be going, though, as it is not a force play with first base open. So the payoff pitch will be coming up here. 3-2 from Brownell to Bladell. Here's the kick in the offering. Fisted out into right field, a base hit. Scoring from third is Garcia. Martinez behind him. He will score. A 2-out, 2-run single from Johnny Bladell. And it's now a 2-run ball game, 6-4. Southern Maryland has trimmed the deficit to 2. So, with Rodriguez getting the opportunity to get aboard with a base hit after the foul pop that just eluded the glove of Soleil and the fly ball to right that could not be caught. Blue Crabs have now plated 3 runs in the inning. That's now a 2-run game. Here's Corey Vaughn. On the first pitch, breaking ball from Brownell misses low and outside for ball 1. For Bladell, his first 2 runs batted into the year. Garcia scores his first run. And Martinez with his 3rd run of the season. Driving the air deep to left field off the bat of Vaughn. This will hook foul, though, over the Legends Club, and that'll even the count at a ball and a strike. Runner was going from first, by the way, on that pitch. So the Blue Crabs with 3 runs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning have made this a 6-4 ball game. The last 2 runs scoring with 2 outs here in the inning. Brownell ready to go. Here's the pitch, and Vaughn grounds it foul to the third base side. And so the count 1-2. Brownell now up to 49 pitches here in the ball game. So lots of offense here in the final game of this series. 6 runs, 6 hits for the Ducks, 4 runs, 4 hits for the Blue Crabs. And we've yet to complete a 3rd inning. Brownell gets the sign, he's ready to go. 1-2 delivery. Runner bluffs, and the pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. Good curveball by Brownell. And he strikes out Vaughn. 3rd strikeout of the day for Brownell. However, the Blue Crabs strike for 3 runs in the inning on a total of 4 hits. No errors in the inning and 1 runner left on base. After 3 innings of play, lots of offense here today. 6-4, the Ducks lead the Blue Crabs.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Jake Fisher, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network. Go Ducks.
The Atlantic League's biggest stars are coming to Long Island this summer. Join us on Wednesday, July 11th for the 2018 Atlantic League All-Star Game, presented by Good Samaritan Hospital Medical Center. See the top players from the Liberty and Freedom divisions take the field for the Midsummer Classic and the Dig Me Home Run Derby. Following the game, all fans in attendance will enjoy the largest fireworks spectacular on Long Island. Get your tickets for the 2018 All-Star Game today by visiting the box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com.
This season, build new memories.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
This season, witness the action.
He reaches up, it's gone!
This season, celebrate an all-star summer.
The Ducks have won it 7-1.
Gather your friends and family for an entertainment experience like no other. The Ducks 2018 schedule is full of new promotions, and with free parking and tickets starting at just $12, there's no better value on Long Island. Get tickets to an all-star summer at liducks.com.
The Blue Crabs have made this a ball game again. 3-run 3rd inning has made this a 6-4 game. As we move to the 4th, Brandon Compton back to the mound. And the Ducks will be setting up their 9-1-2 hitters, trying to get some of those runs back. It'll be Garcia, Valdespin, and Holt coming up to the plate. New York Sports Day is one of the largest independent New York sports news sources out there. Coverage of the Long Island Ducks, the Mets and Yankees, major and minor league baseball, football, basketball, hockey, and soccer. Visit nysportsday.com. Foul pop-up on a bunt by Garcia, but the Blue Crabs will have no play. Garcia trying to use his speed to get on base. But that is strike 1. Garcia ground out to third his first time up back in the opening inning, when the Ducks sent all 9 men to the plate and scored 5 runs. Good start for Long Island of the game, but the Blue Crabs have come roaring back with a run in the first and 3 in the third. Garcia, a liner in a center field. Corey Vaughn moving to his right is there to make the catch. And Garcia retired for the first out of this 4th inning. Compton has settled in a little bit since the RBI double from Snyder. He has now retired 5 of the last 6 hitters he has faced with some help from his defense behind him. So with 1 out, back to the top of the order we go. It'll be Jordani Valdespin for his 3rd at-bat of the day. Already with 2 hits on the day, back-to-back multi-hit games for him. And 7 hits in his first 11 at-bats. First pitch is a fastball that misses upstairs for ball 1. Valdespin with a single to right in the first inning, then scored on David Washington's RBI single, tripled to center in the second, and came home on the RBI double from Travis Snyder. Fastball runs outside, and now Valdespin with a good hitter's count at 2 balls and no strikes. Blue Crabs just have not been able to figure out ways to get Valdespin out. 2-0, that's delivered for a strike, a good fastball at the knees. Valdespin seemed to take that one all the way, 2-1. Valdespin will be followed by the center fielder Tyler Holt. Looking in for the sign, the right-hander Brandon Compton, 29 years old, ready to go. Here is the 2-1. Valdespin takes, this one runs just outside. Another hard fastball from the righty. It's 3-1. I have to think this might be the last inning for Compton with his pitch count getting up there after that long first inning that lasted over 30 pitches. 3-1. Valdespin takes all the way, and a fastball hits the outside corner for strike 2. Valdespin, despite having a good hitter's count, seemed to be taking all the way on that pitch. Compton now up to 72 pitches on the day, 45 of them for strikes. So it'll be a payoff from the right-hander. He looks into this home plate area to get the sign. 3-2 delivery. Popped up in the air to left field. Over to his left is Johnny Bladell, and he'll make the catch. Jordani Valdespin retired for the 2nd out of the inning.
Next up, number 5, Tyler Holt.
That ends a stretch of 4 straight at-bats with a hit for Valdespin. The only time he didn't get a hit yesterday was in the 4th when the left fielder Xavier Paul made a nice running catch to deny Valdespin a double. So with 2 down, here's Tyler Holt to the plate, the center fielder and number 2 hitter in the lineup. 1 for 2 today with a single and a strikeout. First pitch, and Holt takes outside for ball 1. The right-hander Compton is yet to retire the Ducks in order, though we did face the minimum 3 batters in the 3rd. Another pitch down and away, and Holt ahead in the count 2-0. Tyler Holt last year, 20 games worth of action in the Dodgers organization between AA and AAA, and suffered an injury to his neck and upper back while he was trying to dive after a ball in center field. Cost him the rest of the season. 2-0. There's a fastball strike at the knees. Good pitch from Compton that time. And the count goes to 2-1 on Holt. It says he feels 100% going into this year. He's been getting on base quite a bit in the early going. 2-1. Chopped into the ground up the third baseline. It'll kick foul. So that'll even up the count at 2-2. And Compton a strike away from getting through the inning quickly. 1-2-3. Certainly has appeared to get stronger as the game has gone on after the initial troubles in the first. And a couple of extra base hits in the second. Two-two to Holt. Swinging a high drive in the air to center. Hit pretty well. Back goes Corey Vaughn. He'll have room, though, with the spacious center field to make the catch. And that'll end the inning. Tyler Holt gave it a ride, but much too deep here. Regency Furniture Stadium, 7 of 8 have been retired now by Compton. Since the Travis Snyder RBI double in the second, Ducks go in order. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Blue Crabs are trailing the Ducks 6-4.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Travis Snyder, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, has been family-owned and operated for over 60 years. Stop by today to check out their giant selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at their state-of-the-art showroom featuring enclosed service drives and a luxurious customer lounge. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer. Visit online at sayvilleford.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more. Call 855-917-8737 today.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? Long Island's hometown team is proud to present the Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the beer garden will feature a variety of frosty drafts and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. On to the bottom half of the fourth inning with the Long Island Ducks leading the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 6-4. John Brownell back to the mound looking to bounce back here in the fourth inning after a rocky third in which he allowed 4 hits and 3 runs to come across. It'll be the bottom 3 in the order due up for the Blue Crabs. Austin Green, Teodoro Martinez, and Andrew Daniel. First pitch, and it's popped up foul straight up over our head, out of play. And the count 0-1. Green 0 for 1 yesterday with the strikeout and the pinch hit appearance, then grounded out to short his first time up today. That was back in the second inning. 0-1. Breaking ball cut on and missed. Nice pitch that time from Brownell. And gets ahead in the count quickly, 0-2. Green last year played 14 games with Lakeland in the Tigers organization. He had .231 with a home run and 7 runs batted in. Brownell's 0-2 is smacked into the ground foul, third base side. Down by the Blue Crabs bullpen once again. So we'll have another 0-2 pitch coming up here from Brownell. 3 righties due up. In fact, the Blue Crabs have 5 straight right-handers from the 5 spot through the 9 spot in their lineup, with the lefty Paul on the bench today. 0-2. Hot shot to short. Off the glove of Lyons, trying to field it on the backhand, and it goes into left field. Not the best defensive day here for the Ducks. They have yet to been tagged for an error, though they might have one there. We'll see how it's ruled. But a couple instances of double plays that could have potentially been made that weren't, and a fly ball that probably should have been caught that wasn't. That helped lead to the Blue Crabs' 3-run inning. So the leadoff man is aboard as Austin Green is on. And that will bring up the right fielder, Teodoro Martinez. It was a hard hit ball off the bat there by Green. Lyons went to his backhand and fielded it. It just seemed to go either under his glove or off the heel of his glove and into left field. First pitch is a strike. And the count 0-1. They do rule it a single for Green. So no error on Lyons, and for the Blue Crabs, their 5th hit. Brownell gets the sign and comes set. It'll be an 0-1. Pitch on the way to Martinez. It's down in the dirt. Good scoop out of the dirt by Audie Affiner. Now we're leaving up the count at 1-1. Martinez a ground out to second his first time up. Joining the Blue Crabs this year after playing 18 games in the Mexican League last year with Durango. One delivery. Here's the pitch on the way. Martinez swings a ground ball to second. Could be 2. Valdespin fields. He will tag the runner. Throw to first. Got him. Double play. Nice play by Jordani Valdespin to get to the runner quickly, apply the tag, and fire a strike to Washington. So there's the double play the Ducks were looking for. 4-3 on the putout. And just like that, 2 down with the bases empty. So both Martinez and Green retired, and with 2 down, that'll bring up the third baseman, Andrew Daniel. We got the third inning started with a base hit up the middle. First pitch, and there's a breaking ball low and outside for ball 1. Daniel last year started things off with the Angels organization with AA Mobile, and then was with the Braves organization at Florida and Mississippi. Here a high drive in the air to left center field, hit pretty well. Back goes Tyler Holt to the warning track at the wall. It's over his head, and this will go to the wall. Around second is Daniel. Now he'll put on the brakes. And stop right there. Andrew Daniel, the 9-hitter, with his second hit of the day. It's a 2-out double.
Next up, number 1, Joey Wong.
Second 2-out hit of the day for Southern Maryland, the other being Johnny Bladell's 2-run single an inning ago. And now Southern Maryland, even in the hit column with Long Island at 6. They have hit the ball tremendously well here in the early going. A .315 average as a team coming in. Of course, they had the 15-hit outburst here on opening day. Back to the top of the order we go for Joey Wong. First pitch to him is a breaking ball strike from Brownell. And the count 0-1 on Wong, who was hit by a pitch and scored in the first, and then struck out swinging in inning number 3. Here's the 0-1. Brownell kicks and comes home. Chopped into the ground, foul by Wong. He was out in front of it and just got it off the end of the bat. So Brownell quickly ahead 0-2 here with 2 outs and a runner at second base, trying to keep this a 2-run ball game. 6-4 the Ducks lead in the bottom half of inning number 4. Brownell shakes off Hafner, now has the pitch he likes. 0-2 delivery, and Wong takes up and in for ball 1. Brownell has crossed the 60 pitch threshold. He is now up to 62 for the game. Trying to get this batter right here and then come back out for the 5th. He steps off the rubber though, wants to go through the signs again with Hafner. No action for the Blue Crabs in their bullpen, so it looks as though Compton will come back out for the 5th inning despite being up over 70 pitches. 1-2. Fastball runs low. Another good eye from Joey Wong, and he showed that certainly last year, did Wong. Played in the Mariners organization 130 games across AA and AAA and drew 72 walks. So he is no easy out. Brownell is ready. The runner leads from second. That's Daniel. And Wong is swinging a miss. Strike 3. Nasty curveball diving down and in. So Brownell picks up the strikeout, his 4th of the day. And that retires the side here in the 4th. No runs for the Blue Crabs, 2 hits in the inning, and they leave a runner on base. We've played 4 on this Sunday afternoon. The Ducks still in front of the Blue Crabs by the count of 6-4.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Shair Jurgens, and you are listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
We asked people across Long Island, what does energy efficiency mean to you?
Energy efficiency? It means finding ways to save a few dollars on my electric bill each month.
PSEG Long Island is introducing smart technologies that let you control just how much energy you use.
To me, it really is important to keep Long Island green so future generations can enjoy our island's beauty.
And we're partnering on renewable sources that will keep Long Island sustainable for generations. Discover all of our energy efficiency programs at psegLINY.com/efficiency.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickalock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
On to the 5th inning we go here in the rubber game of this 3-game series between the Long Island Ducks and the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Getting ahead of myself, the Ducks will be playing the Somerset Patriots in a rematch of the Liberty Division Championship Series from a year ago. In fact, really the last 3 years, starting on Tuesday night, but it's the Ducks and the Blue Crabs today, and the Ducks have a 6-4 lead. We move to the 5th inning. Brandon Compton still in the ball game. The Blue Crabs starter face the heart of the Ducks order. It'll be Travis Snyder to begin. He takes down and in for ball 1. Snyder reached on a fielder's choice and scored back in the opening inning, then laced an RBI double inside the first base bag in the 2nd inning. Takes here a strike at the knees over the outside corner to even up the count at 1-1. Here in this 5th inning, we'll also have our trivia question where we test your knowledge of the Ducks and baseball as a whole. Got a good one for you today, so stay tuned. The 1-1, chopped foul. Down in the dirt, and it's 1-2 on Snyder. It will be followed by Ford and Washington. Ducks have had a 5-run lead twice in this game, 5-0 after the top of the first, 6-1 after the top of the second, but it's now a 6-4 ball game. 1-2. Snyder fists one out towards third. Grabbed there on the backhand by Andrew Daniel. The off-balance throw, it pulls Rodriguez off the bag. I don't think it would have been in time anyway. It'll be an infield single for Travis Snyder, his 2nd hit of the day and his 3rd of the year.
Next up, number 20, Lou Ford.
A little squibber out to third base. A good job by Daniel to get to it and prevent it from going into left field, in which it could have been a double. But Snyder is on to begin the inning, and now Lou Ford to the plate, the left fielder, and cleanup hitter for Long Island. First pitch on the way here to Ford. Swinging a line drive into center field. Vaughn on the run won't get it. It lands for a base hit. Stopping at second is Snyder. Lou Ford has his 1st hit of the day and his 4th of the year. And the Ducks in business here in the 5th. 2 on, nobody out, and David Washington coming to the plate. Well, today's trivia question comes to you from Ducks Media Relations and Broadcasting Assistant Dan Doherty, who will be on the airwaves throughout the course of the year. Had a great question for today. And so we will give you this question here after the first pitch to David Washington, power hitting first baseman from the left side. Compton looks in for the sign. And the first pitch on the way is a fastball down and away for ball 1. Last night, or yesterday, you might have seen Pablo Sandoval of the Giants appeared in the ball game against the Dodgers as a pitcher in the 9th inning in a game that was 15-6 at the time. That would be the final score. Washington a swing and a miss at a hard fastball downstairs. Evens the count at 1-1. Sandoval retired the Dodgers in order on 3 groundouts when he came into pitch in the 9th inning. Today's question, which current member of the Long Island Ducks has also previously done that? And by that, I mean retire the Dodgers in order as a pitcher. 1-1. Swing and a foul tip into the glove of the catcher, David Washington. It's 1-2. And by doing it as a pitcher, I mean they are a position player, but came into a game as a pitcher and retired the Dodgers 1-2-3. So we'll let you think about it. We'll give you the answer in the bottom half of this inning. Washington behind here at 1-2 with 2 on and nobody out. Here's the pitch, and Washington pops it foul. Third base side out of play. Thus far, Washington 1 for 2. He had an RBI single up the middle in the 1st inning that scored Jordani Valdospin, and then later came home on Dan Lyons' 3-run double. The last time up in the 2nd, grounded out to first. We'll take a weak ground out to first here. It would move the runners into scoring position for Audie Affiner. 1-2. Washington pops it foul again off to the third base side. Got a pitch in on his hands, fights it off. There is action now for the Blue Crabs in their bullpen. It looks like right-hander Parker Frazier has started to get loose. Frazier has appeared once in this series thus far. And Compton, who is now up to 88 pitches in this game. Surprised to see him still in at this point, considering this is his first start since 2014. 1-2, down and in, a fastball. Good take by Washington, and a good job by the catcher, too, Austin Green, to get to it. Make sure it didn't go behind him, otherwise that would have allowed the runners to freely move up. Travis Snyder leads from second, Lou Ford from first. Neither have particularly great speed. 2-2. Washington grounds it foul up the first baseline. The black and orange Oriole flying all about over the field of play while that pitch was thrown. No surprise to see an Oriole down here, since the Baltimore Orioles play about 45 minutes to an hour north of here in Baltimore, about 30 minutes outside of Washington, D.C., here in Waldorf, Maryland. Once again, a 2-ball, 2-strike pitch to Washington. Compton fires. Washington a swing and a miss, strike 3. Blew the fastball by him, did Compton. A big first out for him as he picks up his 3rd strikeout of the afternoon. For Washington, his 6th strikeout of the year. So there is out number 1. And that will bring the catcher, Audie Affiner, up to the plate. Affiner hit the ball hard last time, but was robbed of a base hit by first baseman Devin Rodriguez. First pitch on the way. Affiner takes inside for ball 1. Grounded into a fielder's choice in the first inning, in which everybody was safe, and then scored on Dan Lyons' 3-run double. And Affiner trying to come up with a hit here, possibly to bring in Snyder from second. 8-6, the Ducks are out hitting the Blue Crabs. 1-0. Fouled straight back to the screen right in front of us. And that'll even things up at 1-1 on Affiner. Compton, a former 9th-round draft pick by the Pirates out of Georgia Tech in 2010. First Atlantic League action for him. They're trying to keep the Blue Crabs in this ball game in the top half of the 5th inning. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Affiner a swing and a miss out in front of that. A nice breaking ball from the right-hander. So the count goes to 1-2 on Audie Affiner. Alex Soleil waiting in the on-deck circle. Back-to-back singles to begin the inning for the Ducks. But a big strikeout of David Washington for the first out. Now the 1-2 to Affiner. Swinging a pop-up in the air. Behind second, shallow center. Corey Vaughn is there. And the Blue Crab center fielder makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 big outs here for Brandon Compton following the back-to-back singles. And now with the lefty Alex Soleil coming to the plate, James Frisbee is going to go out to the pitching mound. And let's see if he changes up the pitcher or if he's going to keep him in. It's been a righty warming in the bullpen, Parker Frazier. Soleil has drawn a pair of walks against the right-hander thus far. The entire infield comes in for the discussion. Frisbee is going to stick with Compton here. That's the second visit by Blue Crabs manager James Frisbee in the ball game. So the Blue Crabs will have just one more defensive timeout remaining throughout the first 9 innings of this game. And Brandon Compton at 95 pitches. Going to try and get Soleil here for the final out of the frame. Runners lead from first and second with 2 down. First pitch to Soleil. Swings and fouls it off. Third base side out of play. And it's 0-1. Soleil drew a bases-loaded walk in the first inning to play to run and then scored himself one batter later on Dan Lyons' double. And then drew a walk with 1 out in the third. But was retired quickly on the double play ball from Lyons. 0-1. Soleil takes the fastball strike inside corner. So Compton quickly ahead, 0-2, and a strike away from getting out of this first and second no-out jam. Snyder leads off first, an infield single to start the inning. Ford off of first base with a base hit to center following Snyder's single to third. Here's the 0-2. Compton fires, and Soleil takes the fastball upstairs. 1-0, or 1-2, excuse me. Compton made 6 appearances in the big leagues in 2013, 16 in 2014. Both years as a member of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Soleil asked for time as Compton was taking a while to come to an agreement on a pitch with his catcher, Austin Green. Frazier continues to warm for the Blue Crabs down the left field line. Compton gets the sign and comes set. And the 1-2 to Soleil. That fastball runs upstairs again. Good eye from Soleil, who has shown a tremendous amount of patience here on the afternoon, laying off some close pitches. Soleil last year drew a total of 15 walks. Pitch here is rocketed back up the middle in a center field base hit for Soleil. Snyder around third base. He will come in to score. It's a 2-out RBI single for Alex Soleil, his second run batted in of the day, and the Ducks lead it 7-4. Excellent at bat there for Alex Soleil. He fell behind 0-2, worked the count to 2-2, and then grounds one back up the middle, past Compton into center field. So Snyder scores his second run of the day, and that will be all for Brandon Compton. James Frisbee let him stay in for one more batter, but it was one too many. The Ducks get another run. It's a 7-4 game. Pitching change coming up here at Regency Furniture Stadium in the top half of the fifth inning.
Hey fans, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
We asked people across Long Island, what does energy efficiency mean to you?
Energy efficiency? It means finding ways to save a few dollars on my electric bill each month.
PSEG Long Island is introducing smart technologies that let you control just how much energy you use.
To me, it really is important to keep Long Island green so future generations can enjoy our island's beauty.
And we're partnering on renewable sources that will keep Long Island sustainable for generations. Discover all of our energy efficiency programs at psegLINY.com/efficiency.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
A 2-out RBI single by Alex Soleil has increased the Ducks' lead to 7-4. The Ducks' first run since the second inning. A great at-bat by Soleil that ends up knocking Brandon Compton out of the game. In the pitch is right-hander Parker Frazier for his second appearance of the series. His first coming yesterday. And he'll face Dan Lyons, the shortstop and 8-hitter. Who has already driven in 3 runs today. He's 1 for 2. Frazier comes set on the mound, first pitch, and Lyons takes a fastball upstairs for ball 1. So for Compton, 4 2/3 innings, 9 hits. As of now, 7 runs, all of them earned that he has allowed. 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and still responsible for Ford at second, Soleil at first. 1-0 to Lyons is a fastball that runs up and in. And so it is 2-0 in favor of Lyons, a good hitter's count. 3-run double with 2 outs back in the first inning for Lyons. And then bounced into a 5-4-3 double play to end the third, thanks to a nice play from Andrew Daniel, the third baseman. Here's the 2-0. Frazier turns and bluffs a throw back to second, so Ford will have to retreat back there. Frazier, a former member of the Bluefish and the Skeeters here in the Atlantic League. 2-0 on the way to Lyons. Takes all the way. That's outside. It goes off the glove of the catcher, Green. So the runners will move up. Ford moves to third, and Soleil goes to second. 3-0 count here. Wouldn't be surprised to see an intentional walk given to Lyons. Have him go to first base with Robert Garcia waiting on deck, but does not appear like that will be happening. So we'll see how that was ruled, whether it was a wild pitch or a pass ball. Lyons presumably taking here 3-0. Here's the pitch. He does take, and the fastball at the knees for strike 1. They do rule it a wild pitch that allows the runners to move up. So now second and third with 2 down. It'll be a 3-1 pitch coming here to Lyons from Frazier. Kicks and fires home. Lyons takes another fastball for a strike. So Lyons made Frazier throw 2 strikes. He did. And now the count full at 3-2 with 2 down, and a pair of runners in scoring position. Ducks out hitting the Blue Crabs now 9-6 in this game. They lead by 3. Here's the payoff pitch. Lyons swings and strikes out. Swings through, foul tipped into the glove of the catcher. So Parker Frazier battles back from 3-0 and strikes out Dan Lyons for the final out of the inning. Ducks get a run on 3 hits in the inning. No errors and a couple runners left in scoring position. 4.5 complete. We're halfway through on this Sunday afternoon. The Ducks 7, the Blue Crabs 4.
Hey fans, this is infielder David Washington, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Well, we finally get to the bottom of the 5th inning. After the long top half of the frame, the Ducks only got 1 run on Alex Soleil's RBI single, but you had the pitching change thrown in there as well. 7-4, the Ducks lead. John Brownell back to the mound for his 5th inning of work, and he will start things off against Edwin Garcia. Blue Crab shortstop and 2-hitter takes a strike, and they count 0-1. We'll also get to the answer to our 5th inning trivia question, where we test your knowledge of the Ducks, the Atlantic League, and baseball as a whole. The 0-1, popped up foul, first base side out of play. So Garcia behind 0-2. He has been on base twice today. Drew a walk in the 1st inning and then singled and scored in the 3rd. 11 runs and 15 hits combined between these two teams over the first 4.5 innings of play. 0-2. Garcia popped it up again, foul first base side. David Washington over towards the Ducks dugout will make the catch. Right near the stands on the first base side. So Garcia with a foul pop, retired for the first time today. And there's out number 1. All right, time for the answer to our 5th inning trivia. We gave you the question in the top half of the inning. Pablo Sandoval of the Giants yesterday, a third baseman by trade, appears in a 15-6 game in favor of the Dodgers yesterday on the mound and throws a 1-2-3 inning in the 9th, inducing 3 groundouts from Muncy, Grandal, and Taylor. First pitch here is a breaking ball inside for ball 1. And our question to you is, which current Long Island Duck has previously accomplished that feat? And by that feat, we mean a position player taking over on the mound and retiring the Dodgers in order. Ground ball to the right side. Jordany Valdespin in the whole field. Turns, throws to first in time. Nice play by Jordany Valdespin to retire Devin Rodriguez. So there's the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll leave it up to the designated hitter, Frank Martinez. The answer to our trivia question is none other than center fielder Tyler Holt, who spent 3 years in the major leagues from 2014 to 2016. And in 2016, as a member of the Cincinnati Reds, pitched against the Dodgers on August 22nd at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati in a game the Dodgers won 18-9. First pitch from Brownell misses low for ball 1. In that game, Holt came in to pitch in the 9th inning. Again, trailing by that 18-9 deficit. I should say it was 18-8 actually at the time. 1-0. Rocketed in a right by Martinez. Long run over for Robert Garcia. Into the corner, he makes the running catch. Excellent grab by Garcia, and that gets a fist pump from John Brownell for the final out of the inning. As we were saying, Tyler Holt did pitch and retired the Dodgers in order. Got Jock Peterson on a flyout, Howie Kendrick on a ground out, and Andrew Tolles on a flyout, and needed just 5 pitches to get through that inning. So that was the answer to our trivia question. A good performance by Brownell as he retires the Blue Crabs in order 1, 2, 3 in the 5th. Let's move to the 6th on this Sunday afternoon. The Ducks leading the Blue Crabs 7-4.
Hey fans, this is left-handed pitcher Andrew Barbosa, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Robert Garcia, who makes a spectacular running catch in right field to end the 5th inning, will lead things off here in the 6th. Thought about bunting, ends up taking a breaking ball outside from Parker Frazier, who stays in after striking out Dan Lyons for the final out of the 5th inning. 7-4 the Ducks in front of the Blue Crabs as we move to the top of the 6th. Here is the 1-0. Bunted again by Garcia, and he fouls it back behind the plate. Second time today we've seen Garcia try to run up a bunt, and both times he has pumped it foul behind the plate. So that'll even up the count at 1-1. Garcia 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded it to third and pumped to center in his 2 at-bats. Did draw a walk yesterday. 1-1 is smacked foul, third base side. This will go well out of play. Late on the pitch from Frazier, it's 1-2. Mentioned Frazier, former Atlantic Leaguer in the past, or 2 of the past 3 years. 2015 was with the Bluefish, 2016 with the Skeeters. Breaking ball misses low to Garcia to even the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had success with the Bluefish, not so much with the Skeeters. 2-2, smacked foul again, third base side, a screamer into the crowd. And it looks like everybody is okay as it went up to the last row of seats and then hopped about on the concourse. Garcia, a couple late swings. When you have a late swing like that, especially to a lefty hitter, you better watch out on the third base side. 2-2. Fastball runs outside. And the count goes full at 3-2. Garcia, and then back to the top of the order for Valdespin. And then Tyler Holt after him. Payoff pitch on the way. And Garcia, chopper back to the mound. On one hop, Frazier fields, underhands to first in time for the out. So Garcia retired for the 3rd time today, and there is the first out of the inning. Back up to the top of the order we go for Valdespin. Fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle & Shop on your next visit to the Duck Pond, where exclusive hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quackerjack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. So here's Jordani Valdespin, 2 for 3 on the afternoon with a pair of runs. First pitch fastball hits the inside corner for strike number 1. Valdespin singled and scored in the first, tripled and scored in the second. So he's a double and a homer away from the cycle. He's homered in each of the first 2 games of this series. And here he grounds one back up the middle. But right there was the shortstop Garcia. And he throws on a first in time for the out. Well played by Garcia. Had Valdespin ranged up the middle. And the Ducks second baseman denied his 3rd hit of the day. So there's out number 2 from Frazier, who's retired all 3 that he has faced since taking over for Brandon Compton. Frazier yesterday pitched in the 6th inning and retired the Ducks in order. Fields, Castillo, and Lyons on a flyout, groundout, and strikeout respectively. Tyler Holt takes the first pitch for a strike. Tight slider over the outside corner from Frazier, 0-1. Holt 1 for 3 on the day, a base hit back in the first inning. Has struck out and flat out since. Slider misses outside, and that'll even up the count at 1-1. Frazier, a former 8th-round draft pick of the Colorado Rockies in 2007, out of Bishop Kelly High School. 1-1. Holt takes a fastball. This one just misses outside. Austin Green, the catcher, trying to frame it there and get the strike call. Did not, though. So it is a 2-1 count. A 7-4 ball game in favor of the Ducks. Frazier kicks and comes home. Holt a swing and a miss way out in front of the breaking ball. Try to pull the pitch going down and away, and that will even up the count at 2-2. Infield straight away here for Holt. Frazier kicks and comes home, and Holt pumps one up in the air foul. Kind of a defensive swing there from Holt. Nice catch made by a fan in the stands. Holt fights it off to stay alive. We'll do it again with 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and the base is empty. Looks like the Ducks have action going down the right field line, so Brownell presumably done after 5 innings today. 2-2, and the breaking ball misses inside this time. Holt had to back out of the way of it. Count full at 3-2. Holt trying to get his way aboard and bring Snyder to the plate, who has had hits in each of his last 2 plate appearances. Here's the 3-2 from Frazier. Kicks and comes home, and Holt takes high and outside for ball 4. So a 2-out walk issued by Parker Frazier. 3rd walk of the day drawn by the Ducks. First by anybody not named Alex Olay. And that walk brought to you by City MD Urgent Care. There are over 15 City MD locations across Long Island. Need a doctor? Just walk in. So Tyler Holt at first base with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the lefty hitting Travis Snyder, who has driven in a run, scored twice, and collected 2 hits today. Certainly has been in the mix offensively throughout the course of this game. Frazier turns, throws to first to chase Holt back to the bag. Holt does have speed as he leads off of first base. Frazier's pitch, there goes the runner. Pitch is taken outside, the throw down to second base, and that is in time for the out. Good throw from the catcher Austin Green to Joey Wong, the second baseman. He applies the tag. Tyler Holt retired on the caught stealing, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, a walk, and because of the caught stealing, the bases are left empty. After 5.5 innings, the Ducks lead 7-4.
Hey fans, this is Tyler Holt, outfielder for your Ducks, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolot walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt, and autographed baseball. Refreshments including hot dogs, chips, cupcakes, frozen ice treats, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. John Brownell's afternoon is done. He has been relieved on the mound by right-hander Matt Marsh, who will make his second appearance of this series. Go to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Ducks leading the Blue Crabs 7-4. Michael Pollock here bringing you all the action. Thanks so much for tuning in on your Sunday afternoon. Rubber game of this 3-game series between these two teams. The Blue Crabs winning here on Friday night, 6-1 the score in that one. And the Ducks coming back last night with a 12-2 victory. Certainly has been a lot of offense in this series, shown by both of these teams. And today, 11 runs and 15 hits combined between the two teams over the first 5.5 innings of play. So here's Matt Marsh to the mound. He'll face three righties due up in the inning: Johnny Bladell, Corey Vaughn, and Austin Green. First pitch on the way, and Bladell pops it up foul, first base side. This will go out of play. And the count 0-1. Bladell with a 2-out, 2-run single his last time up. That came in the third inning. Prior to that, grounded into a force out that ended the first. Here's the 0-1 from Marsh. Kicks and comes home. Bladell takes up and in to even the count. Go through the out-of-town scores in this inning as well. Get you caught up in action around the Atlantic League and on the Major League scoreboard as well. The 1-1. Marsh deals a fastball low and in tight. Bladell lays off for ball 2. One game is final. Game 1 of a single admission doubleheader in Bridgewater, New Jersey today. The Somerset Patriots, despite only getting 2 hits, they win at 1-0 over the Road Warriors. 2-1 is hit high in the air to center and hit well. Back goes Tyler Holt. Got turned around a bit, and he ends up making the catch as he falls to the ground. Boy, Tyler Holt has had all sorts of troubles in center field here in this series. That time he's able to hang on to it to at least get the out. But he has had a couple of instances on baseballs that have been hit to center that he hasn't been able to pick up right away and end up falling in front of him. Valda's been having a nice laugh at second base as he throws his arms up in the air at Tyler Holt, who is laughing right back. But he can laugh about it now that he had the out. One away here is Corey Vaughn at the plate, and he fouls one back to the screen for strike 1. Winning pitcher was Logan Kensing in relief as the Patriots won for the second time in walk-off fashion. The loser was Ilan Peguero for the Road Warriors. An unearned run given up in the bottom of the 7th. The foul ball back behind the plate. They're playing 2 7s today, 2 7-inning games in Bridgewater, New Jersey after the rain out yesterday. And game 2 just getting underway. No score top of the first inning. 0-2 count here on Vaughn, who has struck out twice today, once looking, once swinging. And Marsh's 0-2 is swung and fouled back behind the plate again. Right now the Barnstormers trailing the Revolution 3-2, top of the 9th inning in York, Pennsylvania. The Revolution trying to claim that series. Won the first 2 games. Barnstormers won last night, and that game has just gone final. So York with the win, 3-2, and they take 3 of 4 from their in-state rivals. 0-2, a check swing. They appeal to first, and Jorge Terran says no swing. So they count 1-2. Top of the 3rd inning down in Sugar Land, Texas. Skeeters looking to sweep aside the Bees. They lead it 2-0 over New Britain. Skeeters took the first 2 games of that series in their home ballpark yesterday in walk-off fashion. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Ball briefly got away from Audie Affiner. He recovers and fires a strike to David Washington at first. So a strikeout for the 3rd time today of Corey Vaughn. 5th strikeout for Ducks pitching, and there's 2 away. Final line today on John Brownell. He goes 5 innings for the Ducks, gives up 6 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 3 of which came in that 3rd inning. Walked 1 batter and struck out 4, and he hit a batter as well. That was the first hitter he faced, Joey Wong. So all told, not John Brownell's best start, but certainly not bad either. Kept his team in the game, got some good offense as well that gave him the early run support, including that 5-run first. Here, a drive deep in the air to right. Back goes Robert Garcia, and he makes another nice running catch. Well, after Garcia got a late jump on a fly ball earlier in this game that allowed Devin Rodriguez to get a base hit, he has made a couple of nice running catches to end the inning in each of the last 2 frames. Got Martinez to end the 5th and Green to end the 6th. A 1-2-3 inning in relief for right-hander Matt Marsh. A much better outing this time around after he allowed 2 runs here in the 6th inning on Friday night. We go to the 7th at Regency Furniture Stadium. 7-4, the Ducks lead it.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Dennis O'Grady, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
The Atlantic League's biggest stars are coming to Long Island this summer. Join us on Wednesday, July 11th for the 2018 Atlantic League All-Star Game, presented by Good Samaritan Hospital Medical Center. See the top players from the Liberty and Freedom divisions take the field for the Midsummer Classic and the Dig Me Home Run Derby. Following the game, all fans in attendance will enjoy the largest fireworks spectacular on Long Island. Get your tickets for the 2018 All-Star Game today by visiting the box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com.
This season, build new memories.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
This season, witness the action.
He reaches up, it's gone!
This season, celebrate an all-star summer.
The Ducks have won it 7-1.
Gather your friends and family for an entertainment experience like no other. The Ducks 2018 schedule is full of new promotions, and with free parking and tickets starting at just $12, there's no better value on Long Island. Get tickets to an all-star summer at liducks.com.
To the 7th inning we go here on this Sunday afternoon with the sun shining at Regency Furniture Stadium. We've had pretty good weather in this series, although today certainly much cooler and windier than it was the first 2 days. But thankfully, aside from a brief drizzle last night, there has not been any rain. Same cannot be said in Somerset yesterday, where they were rained out. We do go to the 7th inning, and the second reliever of the day has come in for Southern Maryland. It is right-hander Shane Watson, who will make his second appearance of this series. He'll take over after Parker Frazier is able to throw a scoreless inning and a third. By the way, if you're scoring at home, Tyler Holt on that caught stealing that ended the sixth was put out 2-6. I had said second baseman, my mistake. It was the shortstop Garcia who tagged him out. So my apologies there, 2-6 on the caught stealing. An inning and a third scoreless for Frazier, no hits or runs. 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Travis Snyder, the hitter, as Watson takes over on the mound. First pitch of the inning. Snyder grounds it towards the middle. There, though, is the second baseman, Joey Wong. He throws over to first for the out. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 7th. Snyder now 2 for 4 on the day. Again, an RBI and 2 runs scored for him. And now Lou Ford will come up to bat for the 4th time. Watson pitched here for Southern Maryland last night as he tossed a scoreless 9th inning, giving up 1 hit and striking out 1. First pitch here to Ford. And he takes a fastball inside for ball 1. Lone hit he gave up was a single to center off the bat of Daniel Fields, who is not in the starting lineup today for the Ducks. Watson's 1-0, and Ford drives one high in the air to shallow right field. Going out is the second baseman, Wong, and he'll make the catch. So Lou Ford pops out. 2 quick outs induced here by the right-hander Watson, who stands on the mound at 6'4", 240 pounds, out of Lakewood, California. He's just 24 years old. I was in the Philadelphia Phillies organization last year, pitching with Double-A Reading. Former first-round draft pick by the Phillies, 2012. This pitch misses low and outside for ball 1 to Washington, who today is 1 for 3. His lone hit was a base hit up the middle that scored a run in the first. He later scored in that inning himself. 1-0, and Washington will take a fastball strike outside corner. I'll leave the count up at 1-1. Since then, Washington grounded out to first in the 2nd and struck out swinging with 2 on and no out in the 5th. Here he takes a fastball that just nipped the outside corner. Washington thought it was too far off the plate. Just did catch it for a strike. And so it is 1-2 as Watson looks to work a quick 1-2-3 top half of the 7th inning. Kicking the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. It will get through. A base hit for David Washington. His second hit of the ball game. So David Washington is aboard, and he is 2 for 4 on the day.
Next up, number 24.
That makes him 4 for 13 on the young season. 2-out base knock for Long Island, their 10th hit of the ball game. And that will pass the baton to the catcher, Audie Affiner. Washington does not have great speed, and a throw over to keep him close. Chases him back to the bag. Washington standing in at 6'5" over there at first. 6'4" pitcher on the mound. Lots of height out there on the field. First pitch here to Affner, and a fastball run high and tight. Backing Affner out of the way. Audie Affner today is 0 for 3. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning and later scored. Was robbed of a base hit by Devin Rodriguez on a line drive in the third, and then popped out to center field back in the fifth. 1-0. Affner fouls it straight back to the screen in front of our booth. Now leaving up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count here on Audie Affner, back for his second season with the Ducks. Joined Long Island late last year. Runner goes from first. The 1-1 is taken for a strike to throw down to second base, not in time. And David Washington is in there for his first stolen base of the season. Good base running there from Washington. Taking off quickly, got a good jump on that pitch, and he gets in a scoring position. So now a base hit from Affner can make this an 8-4 ball game. He's behind in the count at 1-2. Here's the pitch from Watson, and Affner slashes it foul. Got a breaking ball a little bit late. Fouls it off down the right field line. We'll do it again at 1-2. 7-4 Ducks, top of the 7th inning. Washington leads off second with 2 down. Another 1-2 from the right-hander Watson. Here's the pitch. And Affner a swing and a miss for strike 3. He chased down in the zone. Tag applied by the catcher Green, and that'll end the inning. So the Ducks get a 2-out base hit from Washington, but leave him stranded in scoring position. Time to stretch here at Regency Furniture Stadium. The Ducks leading the Blue Crabs by 3.
Hey fans, this is outfielder Daniel Fields, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, has been family-owned and operated for over 60 years. Stop by today to check out their giant selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at their state-of-the-art showroom, featuring enclosed service drives and a luxurious customer lounge. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer. Visit online at SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more. Call 855-917-8737 today.
Baseball fans, the Long Island Ducks mobile app has officially arrived. Powered by Clear Vision Apps, it's your one-stop shop for all things Ducks baseball. Buy tickets straight from your mobile device. Receive game status updates with push notifications. Check out up-to-the-minute news and scores and interact with the Ducks on social media. Best of all, it's free. Download the Ducks mobile app today by visiting the App Store on your Apple-powered device or Google Play on your Android-powered device. The Long Island Ducks mobile app, with you wherever you flock to. Duck fans, on a chilly day like today, warm up with a hot cup of Hampton Coffee Company gourmet coffee, available at the concession stands at Bethpage Ballpark. Regular and decaf Hampton Coffee is the preferred coffee of the Long Island Ducks. Visit HamptonCoffeeCompany.com or check out their cafes in the Hamptons. Get our first look at Rob Rogers here in 2018. The right-hander and Long Island native returns for his second season with the Ducks after impressing last year. And Rogers, the second reliever to come into today's ball game after Brownell threw the first 5 and Matt Marsh a 1-2-3 inning in the 6th. The Ducks bullpen was superb last night. A trio of Asher Tolliver, followed by Jake Dunning and Carlos Pimentel, through 4 scoreless and hitless innings. In fact, they allowed just 1 base runner, when Pimentel hit Corey Vaughn with 1 out in the 9th. A tremendous performance from that bullpen yesterday, and looking for more of the same today. Good start with Marsh. And now here is Rogers to face Martinez, Daniel, and Wong. The 8-9-1 hitters for the Blue Crabs. First pitch from Rogers is a fastball low. And the count 1-0. Martinez 0 for 2 on the day. Has grounded his second both times. Once a 4-3 put out in the second, then a double play 4-3 in the 4th. Here a ground ball to the left side of the infield. Alex Soleil, the third baseman, fields and fires over to first. So make it 3 groundouts for Teodoro Martinez. And there is out number 1 in the 7th inning. Rob Rogers, 6-1 last year in 58 games out of the bullpen for the Ducks, a 3.93 earned run average, had 2 saves, and at 66 in the 3rd innings, gave up 58 hits, 29 runs, 29 of which were earned, walked 30 batters, a little high for his liking, and struck out 40. Fouled off down the left field line, and there is strike 1. The 30 walks weren't too bad, about 1 every 2 innings or so, a little under that, but surely wanted more strikeouts than the 40 he had. Andrew Daniel with another foul ball down the left field line. So it's quickly 0-2 in favor of Rogers. Daniel today is 2 for 2. Base hit up the middle, and a run scored in the 3rd, then a double to center field in the 4th. After hitting 199 last year in 70 games. An 0-2 here from Rogers. Right-hander comes set on the mound. Here's the pitch. And Daniel is swinging a miss. Strike 3. Rogers revving up the velocity on that fastball. So there's his first strike out of the year. And 2 quick outs for the Ducks right-hander here in inning number 7. By the way, finishing up on the out-of-town scoreboard, Mets and the Padres just getting underway out in San Diego. No score, top half of the 1st inning. Mets going with Zach Wheeler on the mound while the Padres counter with Brian Mitchell. First pitch misses for ball 1 to the leadoff hitter Joey Wong in the Blue Crabs lineup. Yankees and the Angels on ESPN Sunday Night Baseball later. CC Sabathia for the Yankees, Tyler Skaggs for the Angels. 1-0, and Rogers just misses downstairs for ball 2 to Wong, who has struck out twice today and was hit by a pitch back in the 1st, later scored in that inning. 2-0 delivery from Rogers. Wong swings, drives one in the air to left, hit well. Back goes Lou Ford into the gap. It's over his head, and this is going to go to the fence. Wong around first, digging for second. Here's the throw, and it's not in time. So a 2-out double for Joey Wong after Rogers fell behind in the count 2-0. So after the Ducks retire the Blue Crabs in order in each of the past 2 innings, Blue Crabs do what they can and make it to avoid making it 3 innings in a row. The Ducks went once through the batting order, retiring everybody in order following Daniel's double in the 4th. But the double by Wong breaks that up for the Blue Crabs, their 7th hit of the game. And now here's the shortstop Edwin Garcia to the plate from the right side. First pitch from Rogers. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. New York City FC will be in action today. Some soccer at Yankee Stadium. They take on FC Dallas. Kickoff at 6:30. Red Bulls with a big win last night in Los Angeles against the Galaxy. 0-1. Swinging and a miss. Garcia way out in front of the breaking ball. Garcia, who has a hit, a walk, and a foul pop-up today. Behind in the count, 0-2 as Rogers tries to get the final out here in the 7th. Ryan Chafee, the right-hander, warming up in the Blue Crabs bullpen down the left field line. 0-2. Garcia, a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nice pitch by Rogers. Got him on the breaking ball way out in front. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Rogers. And a scoreless inning in his season debut. No runs a hit, 1 left for the Blue Crabs after 7. Here in Southern Maryland, the Ducks 7, the Blue Crabs 4.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Rob Rogers, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
We asked people across Long Island, what does energy efficiency mean to you?
Energy efficiency? It means finding ways to save a few dollars on my electric bill each month.
PSEG Long Island is introducing smart technologies that let you control just how much energy you use.
To me, it really is important to keep Long Island green so future generations can enjoy our island's beauty.
And we're partnering on renewable sources that will keep Long Island sustainable for generations. Discover all of our energy efficiency programs at psegLINY.com/efficiency.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owl's party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
To the 8th inning we go here at Regency Furniture Stadium. The Ducks out hitting the Blue Crabs 10-6 and outscoring them 7-4. And the rubber game of this 3-game series. Ryan Chafee has taken over on the mound for Southern Maryland after a scoreless inning in the 7th from Shane Watson, the right-hander for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Alex Soleil will lead things off for the Ducks as they try and extend their 7-4 lead. It'll be Soleil, Lyons, and Garcia due up the bottom 3 in the Ducks order. Here is Soleil from the left side. First pitch on the way. And he fists one out in the air to left center field. Long run over for the left fielder Bladell, and he makes the running catch. Soleil bidding for his second hit of the day. He was perfect at the plate before that, but it results in a fly out for the first out of the inning. Soleil had drawn a bases-loaded walk and scored a run in the first, drew a walk in the third, and then delivered an RBI single with 2 outs in the 5th. His first 2 RBIs, first hit, and first run as a Duck coming today for the Holbrook native. So 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop Dan Lyons, who has the big hit of this game. That came back in the first inning. Takes a fastball inside for ball 1 from Chafee, and that was a 2-out, 3-run double over the head of Bladell in left field that cleared the bases, scoring Washington, Affner, and Soleil. The 2 outs in the inning. All 5 of the Ducks runs in that inning as Lyons takes ball 2. All 5 runs coming with 2 outs. It gave the Ducks a 5-0 lead. The closest the Blue Crabs have gotten since was 6-4 after the 3rd inning. Lyons takes on the inside corner under the hands. He thought it was too far inside, but Chris Engstrom, the home plate umpire, ruling it a strike. For Ryan Chafee, this is his first action since opening day when he pitched a scoreless inning in the 8th, striking out 1. Here another pitch that comes inside. This one misses high, and it's 3-1 on Lyons. Chafee retired Valdespin, Holt, and Snyder in that 8th inning. 3-1. Lyons, a ground ball to third. Tough hop, but a nice scoop out of the dirt by Daniel. Throws wide at first, but the tag applied by Rodriguez. And so Lyons retired for the 2nd out. He's now 1 for 4.
Number 14, Robert Garcia.
So 2 outs here in the 8th inning as Chafee looks to work a 1-2-3 inning once again. That'll be Robert Garcia, who's made a couple nice running catches out in the outfield. Garcia and Affner, the only Ducks who have yet to reach base safely in this game. And here Garcia will get aboard as he smacks one into left center field for a base hit. First hit as a Duck as it goes all the way to the wall. Garcia to second base. He'll stop right there. And a 2-out double for Robert Garcia. First hit as a Duck for Garcia, and what a great story that is for a guy who participated in the Ducks open player tryout on April the 14th after getting released by the Chicago Cubs organization, who he had spent the last 5 years with. Made the team as a spring training invitee, impressed during spring training. Got timeout called here, and they're going to intentionally walk Valdespin. Blue Crabs dugout was yelling, and I wasn't sure what it was about. But they don't want to face Valdespin. They'd rather face Holt. So an intentional walk to Valdespin, who was in board for the 3rd time today. Had 2 hits in the 1st and 2nd innings. Popped out to left and grounded to short in his 2 at-bats since. So at his 1st and 2nd, with 2 men down, and that'll bring up Tyler Holt, who was 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. See if the Ducks can take advantage and make the Blue Crabs pay for the intentional walk. First pitch is a strike over the outside corner. 0-1 against Tyler Holt, who popped out to right field against Chafee 2 nights ago. From the stretch, Chafee looks to second, deals to the plate, and Holt grounds this one back towards the middle. The shortstop, Garcia, has it go off his glove, and everybody's going to be safe. What should have been the third out of the inning, and Edwin Garcia could not corral it. So safe at first is going to be Holt on the error. The base is now loaded with 2 out for Long Island. And that will bring up Travis Snyder, who is 2 for 4 on the day, with an RBI and 2 runs scored. So the base is now loaded. Garcia moves to third, Valdespin is second. On what will be Garcia's second error of the season. Here's Snyder. First pitch misses low and inside for ball 1. A chance here for the Ducks to widen this lead and make this game a little bit further out of reach for Southern Maryland. Runners lead from every base. Here is the 1-0. Snyder fouls one off third base side. A big swing from Snyder. A bit late on it. It's even at 1-1. Chafee, a former third-round draft pick by the Angels out of Chipola College. Last year with the Winnipeg Goldeyes of the American Association, 3-3, a 3.26 ERA, and 21 saves. Here's the 1-1 of Snyder. The pitch is fouled off again to the third base side. A late swing, and it goes fouling out of play. So Chafee jumps ahead in the count at 1-2 on the former big leaguer. Got good speed all around on the bases. Garcia at third, Valdespin at second, Holt at first. Chafee gets the sign from his catcher, now comes set, and now steps off the rubber. Now wants to go through the signs once again. Snyder now up to 3 RBIs and 3 runs scored on the season. And trying to drive in more here. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch coming from Chafee. And Snyder grounds this one to short. Garcia is there on the slow roller. The long throw across. Just got him. Oh, a bang-bang play at first. And the throw just beats Travis Snyder to prevent a run from scoring. It was not a hard hit ball by any stretch, but Garcia made the accurate throw to get the out. So in the inning, the Ducks get 1 hit, a walk, an error, but they leave the bases loaded. And we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. The score remains Long Island 7 and Southern Maryland 4.
Hey fans, this is infielder Alex Olay, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Hey Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island. It's centrally located on the north shore of Long Island and offers a home away from home for both business and leisure guests. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island features an indoor pool, 24-hour business center, a fitness center, and complimentary Wi-Fi in all guest rooms. Enjoy the contemporary American cuisine at the Fountain Grill restaurant or grab a quick bite to eat at Cafe Pronto. And best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Radisson Hotel Hauppauge, Long Island, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 631-231-1100 today. That's 631-231-1100.
Bethpage Ballpark is a great place to watch a ball game, so why not do so from some of the best seats in the house? Long Island's hometown team is proud to present the Long Island Ducks Beer Garden. Open for all fans on nights when the Smokin' Owl's party deck has not been reserved, the Beer Garden will feature a variety of frosty drafts and bottled brews, as well as several food choices. The area has been decked out with bar rail seating and Ducks branded furniture to provide a comfortable atmosphere for everyone. Be sure to stop by and check out the Long Island Ducks Beer Garden on your next visit to the ballpark. Back here in Southern Maryland as we move to the bottom half of inning number 8. Wander Perez will take over on the mound for the Ducks. Third reliever of the day for Long Island as the Ducks lead it 7-4. Just got a look during the break in between innings at that last play to end the inning, and again, it is so tough to tell from our vantage point. I thought from the naked eye that Snyder had beat it out at first, and from the replay look, it looks like Snyder's foot might have been down. Again, it's from a view that's very far away. You really can't tell for sure. You'd need a close-up, slow-motion camera to say. whether or not he was indeed safe, but it looked like Snyder's foot had come down before the ball hit Rodriguez's glove. First pitch from Perez is a strike to Devin Rodriguez, the first baseman and 3-hitter. And of course, had Snyder been safe, a run would have scored. It would have been 8-4 and Ford coming to the plate. But instead, still a 7-4 game. Here's the 0-1, and Rodriguez takes down and in to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Kevin Baez going to his lefty here, Perez, with the lefty Rodriguez at the plate, and then you got the switch hitter Martinez, and then you got all righties after that. 1-1 from Perez. And Rodriguez swings. It's a hot shot to first, off the glove of a diving Washington. It's in a right field. Rodriguez around first, going for second, and he will go in sliding safely with a leadoff double. So the lefty-lefty move does not work there as Rodriguez gets his second hit of the day, first double of the year, as he gets it just off the edge of Washington's glove. Wander Perez pitching for the second time in this series. He threw a scoreless inning in the 9th on Friday night, though he did allow a hit and a walk. So Rodriguez is aboard, and that will bring up Frank Martinez, the cleanup hitter in DH, who is 0 for 3 on the day, but has driven in a pair of runs on fielder's choice grounders. First pitch from Perez, and this popped up high in the air to second base. Jordani Valdespin on the outfield grass, backtracking, gives way to the center fielder Holt, who will make the catch. And there's the first out. So a big out there for Perez. Gets Martinez on 1 pitch. Martinez now 0 for 4 on the day. And with the 1 away, that'll bring up Johnny Bladell. Rob Rogers, a scoreless inning in relief, allowed the 2-out double to Wong, but nothing further, and struck out 2 batters. 7 strikeouts for Ducks pitching today. So with 1 away, here is Bladell, who is 1 for 3. Perez steps off the rubber to look the runner back. Craig Stem, the closer for the Blue Crabs, getting loose in the bullpen down the left field line. First pitch to Bladell, swings and taps it on the ground weakly to third. Charging in is Soleil. Fields off balance sort of first. Not in time. The runner is safe. Bladell runs too well, and despite the best efforts from Soleil, they could not get him. So an infield single to third base for Johnny Bladell. Rodriguez moves to third, and the tying run going to come to the plate in the form of Corey Vaughn. Righty due up, Kevin Baez comes out of the dugout, and it looks like he might go to his bullpen here. I think he will. Bring in a right-hander to face Corey Vaughn, or maybe not. He has got, now he will. Got to the mound, looked like he was just going to have a conversation, and then he pointed to the bullpen. So Kevin Baez will make a pitching change here. He brought in Wander Perez with a lefty, a switch hitter, and a righty due up. The lefty got a double, and the first righty got the infield single, and so now it'll be a right-hander coming in. Looks like Vinny Pastano will make his Ducks debut. We'll take a break and come back with the remainder of this bottom of the 8th inning.
Hey fans, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
We asked people across Long Island, what does energy efficiency mean to you?
Energy efficiency? It means finding ways to save a few dollars on my electric bill each month.
PSEG Long Island is introducing smart technologies that let you control just how much energy you use.
To me, it really is important to keep Long Island green so future generations can enjoy our island's beauty.
And we're partnering on renewable sources that will keep Long Island sustainable for generations. Discover all of our energy efficiency programs at psegly.com/efficiency.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the picnic area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as the Ridgewood Savings Bank color guard, be the Nickolock Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-3825 and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks Baseball. Good times every time.
As we're getting out of a jam in the top of the 8th, the Blue Crabs threatening to cut into the 7-4 Ducks lead here in the bottom of the 8th inning. A leadoff double by Devin Rodriguez after the left-hander Wander Perez comes in to pitch for Long Island. And then after a flyout by Martinez, Johnny Bladell with an infield single to third. So runners at the corners for Southern Maryland with only one out. And the right-hander Vinny Pestano will make his Long Island Ducks debut, the former major leaguer who spent 6 seasons at the show. It's going to face Corey Vaughn here, a righty-righty matchup. Austin Green then will follow. And Pestano looking to get 2 big outs here to send this game to the 9th inning with the Ducks still in front. First 2 games of this series were certainly not close by any stretch. Blue Crabs controlled Friday's game. The Ducks controlled yesterday's. This one has been the tightest of them, even after the Ducks scored 5 in the first inning. First pitch, and a nice breaking ball by Pestano hits the inside corner for strike 1. Pestano pitched in 26 games last year for Bridgeport in the Atlantic League, 1-1 record, a 3.25 ERA. 0-1 to Vaughn. Up and outside, it goes all the way back behind the plate, but carrying back far enough that Rodriguez could not score from third. The only movement was Bladell, who went to second base on the play. That'll be a wild pitch from Pestano. Hafner could not get the glove to it in time, so the count now 1-1. And now that takes away the opportunity for the double play, except for maybe a fly ball, and then you throw to the plate to try and get the runner out. But no ground ball double play here. Second and third now with 1 out. Pestano goes through the signs again with Hafner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Kicks and comes home. Swing and a miss by Vaughn as he cuts through the high fastball. And so the count goes to 1-2. Pestano, the 4th reliever of the day for the Ducks. John Brownell went the first 5 innings. And since that point, Marsh, Rogers, Perez, and now Pestano have come in. Vaughn has struck out 3 times today, twice swinging, once looking. The 1-2 delivery. Pitch on the way, he swung on and missed, strike 3. Vinny Pestano with a fastball upstairs. Golden sombrero for Corey Vaughn, who has now struck out 4 times on the afternoon. A big second out. And now we'll leave it up to the catcher, Austin Green. So here is Green, who is 1 for 3 on the day. He singled in the 4th inning to left field, sandwiched in between a ground out to short in the 2nd and a fly out to right in the 6th. 2nd and 3rd, 2 down for the Blue Crabs. First pitch from Pestano. Green takes a fastball high and away for ball 1. Pestano struck out 30 batters last year in 27 2/3 innings. Walked just 5. Looks like Craig Stem is ready to come in for Southern Maryland. 1-0. And another high fastball from Pestano misses, so he's behind on Green at 2 balls and no strikes. Good hitters count for the Blue Crabs catcher, who is starting today in favor of Jose Gonzalez, who caught the first 2 games of this series. Pestano comes set, looks to third. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Green swings a ground ball to third base. Soleil is there. His throw across is in time for the out. And a terrific job by Vinny Pestano in his Ducks debut. He comes in out of the bullpen and strikes out Corey Vaughn before getting Austin Green to ground out to third base to strand 2 in scoring position. So for the Blue Crabs, no runs in the inning. They get 2 hits and leave both runners in scoring position. We head to the 9th here in the rubber game of this 3-game series. The Ducks still in front of the Blue Crabs, 7-4.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Matt Marsh, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Going way back is Joe Holden, and he is looking up, and that one is headed to field 5 at Robert Moses. The waves are gnarly, and the Ducks have tied it at 1.
That was another home run for the Ducks. And Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have once again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quackerjack Foundation. So every time a Ducks hitter goes deep this season, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all a winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Well, an excellent job by Vinny Pestano, who takes over for Wander Perez in the 8th inning after a double and an infield single. But runners at the corners with one man out. Pestano strikes out Corey Vaughn, the 4th time that Vaughn strikes out today. And then after falling behind 2-0 on the catcher Austin Green, Green chops one to third base. Alex Olay makes the play and fires a perfect strike across to David Washington. 2 stranded in scoring position, and the Ducks take a 3-run lead into the 9th inning. Southern Maryland will call upon their 4th reliever of the day. It is right-hander Craig Stem. And he'll take over to face the middle of the Ducks order. Ford, Washington, and Hafner, the 3-2 up. Ryan Chafee, a scoreless inning, albeit getting into some trouble in the 8th. First pitch on the way here from Stem to Ford. That's rocketed into right center field off the end of the bat. Long run over for Teodoro Martinez. He actually almost overran it. The catch is made. Ford now 1 for 5 on the day. And a quick first out here in the 9th inning. Chafee gave up a hit in that 8th inning, but no runs. An intentional walk as well. No strikeouts. I got a ground out to short from Travis Snyder, just barely. Again, it looked on replay like Snyder had beaten it out by a split second, but the out call was made. No argument from the Ducks. And that ended the opportunity for the Ducks in the 8th inning. David Washington to the plate. He takes a strike over the outside corner, 0-1. Washington with a 2-hit performance for the 2nd straight day. He is 2 for 4, an RBI and a run scored on the day. Also stole a base back in the 7th inning. Here he swings and misses at a big curveball from Stem, and the count goes to 0-2. Stem pitched here on Friday night in a non-save situation through a scoreless inning in the 9th, gave up a hit, nothing further, and the Blue Crabs 6-1 win. 0-2 on the way here to Washington, and he swings and misses for strike 3, chasing a breaking ball well down in the dirt. 2nd strikeout for Washington today, and his 7th of the season. For the Blue Crabs pitching staff, their 6th strikeout today, And with 2 away, that'll leave it up to the catcher, Audie Hafner. Well, we'll see what Kevin Baez does in the bottom of the 9th if he sticks with Pestano or not. It looks like that's the case because nobody's warming in the Ducks bullpen. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner to Hafner, 0-1. And so Vinny Pestano in his first action with the Ducks looks like he's going to be asked to record a 5-out save. Hafner, a chopper up the third baseline, foul. And so he is now behind in the count at 0-2. Hafner 0 for 4 on the day with a run scored after reaching on a fielder's choice in the first. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it'll be 8, 9, and 1 in the order for Southern Maryland. Teodoro Martinez, Andrew Daniel, and Joey Wong due up. 0-2. Hafner takes a fastball inside for ball 1. Stem in his 3rd season in the Atlantic League, began 2016 with the New Britain Bees before he was acquired by the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. 30 appearances last year with Southern Maryland. Another 0-2 is popped up foul back behind the plate. Racing back towards the screen and making the catch is Austin Green for the final out of the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning in the 9th for Craig Stem. Ducks go in order. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Long Island will try and close this one out. They lead the Blue Crabs 7-4.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Asher Tolliver, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Oh, I love it. The color of my new Nicolot patio is so vibrant. It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You're welcome. I'm just going to go finish that Nicolak walkway now.
Make your pavers vivid Nicolot pavers. The best looking, most vibrant pavers with the most 3-color blends in the industry. Featuring Nicolot's exclusive paver shield and color blending technology. With color throughout and guaranteed not to fade. Live life in color with Nicolot. Visit Nicolot.com.
Hey Ducks fans, stay up to date with Long Island's hometown team by visiting Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Quack of the Bat will bring Ducks fans beyond the headlines with in-depth feature articles, breaking news stories, game previews, and so much more. Interact with the team during the entire season through quotes directly from the players and coaches, as well as exclusive video clips and photos. Check out the blog today at quackofthebat.wordpress.com. Quack of the Bat, the official blog of the Long Island Ducks. Bottom of the ninth inning coming up at Regency Furniture Stadium. Rubber game of a 3-game series between the Long Island Ducks and the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Ducks have led this one throughout. They had a 5-0 lead after the top of the first inning, scoring 5 2-out runs. Blue Crabs made it 5-1 in the bottom of the first. The Ducks got the run back in the second to make it 6-1. Southern Maryland closed to within 6-4 in the third. And then the Ducks got one of those runs back in the fifth. And they have led it 7-4 ever since. Thus far, 3 scoreless innings out of the bullpen. And Vinny Pestano, who struck out Corey Vaughn and got Austin Green and ground out to third base after Wander Perez gave up 2 hits to put runners at the corners with 1 out in the 8th. Pestano comes in, gets those 2 outs, and will stay in a pitch here in the bottom of the ninth. Teodoro Martinez, who was 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts on the day, will lead things off for Southern Maryland. Andrew Daniel, the third baseman, waiting in the on-deck circle, and then Joey Wong to follow him. First pitch on the way from Pestano to Martinez, and the fastball runs high for ball 1. Martinez grounded out to second in the second inning, hit into a 4-3 double play in the fourth, and then grounded out to third base, in inning number 7. 1-0. There's a fastball strike at the knees from Pestano to even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Pestano, the Indian single-season record holder, 36 holes during the 2012 season. Still holds up today as the franchise record. Martinez slashes this one into left field, a base hit. So after grounding out in his first 3 at-bats, Teodoro Martinez with a leadoff single here in the ninth. And a good start for Southern Maryland as they attempt to come back. Martinez is aboard to start things off, and now the third baseman Andrew Daniel will come to the plate. And Kevin Baez does not want to go with relievers on back-to-back days, and yesterday went with Asher Tolliver, Jake Dunning, and Carlos Pimentel. So those 3 probably not available today. Popped up in the air to second base by Daniel. Jordani Valdespin back onto the outfield grass, getting called off by Dan Lyons, and Lyons makes the catch. Oh my goodness. Jordani Valdespin was staring straight up, looked like he had a complete beat on it. Now that must have lost it, and Dan Lyons took over. Lyons, who has been very good on pop-ups in his Ducks career, ends up making that catch. Otherwise, that could have been disastrous for the Ducks. But they might have been able to get the force at second anyway, since the runner could only advance so far. So 1 out, back to the top of the order we go. It'll be the second baseman Joey Wong for Southern Maryland, who has a hit in 4 trips to the plate today. Doubled his last time up back in the 7th inning to left field. Pestano gets the sign and comes set. First pitch, Wong squares to bunt, pulls back and takes inside for ball 1. Wong was hit by a pitch and scored in the first, struck out in the 3rd and 4th innings, and then doubled, as we mentioned, in the 7th. 1-0. Ground ball hit to first. David Washington is there, steps on first, throws to second base. Lyons slaps the tag down in time. A 3-6 reverse double play. This ball game is over, and the Long Island Ducks defeat the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 7-4, and they take the opening series of the 2018 season, winning 2 of 3. So after the leadoff single by Martinez, the pop out from Daniel, and the nifty 3-6 double play, as David Washington knew he had the easy play to quickly step on first and plenty of time to throw to second to retire Martinez. So in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, bases left empty. The Ducks win this one 7-4, and they will enjoy an off day, having taken 2 of 3 from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs to begin the season. Don't go anywhere. Postgame show is coming up next. We'll recap this one and hand out the Player of the Game honors. Ducks win it 7-4 on this Sunday afternoon.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Vinny Pistano, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
The Atlantic League's biggest stars are coming to Long Island this summer. Join us on Wednesday, July 11th for the 2018 Atlantic League All-Star Game, presented by Good Samaritan Hospital Medical Center. See the top players from the Liberty and Freedom divisions take the field for the Midsummer Classic and the Dig Me Home Run Derby. Following the game, all fans in attendance will enjoy the largest fireworks spectacular on Long Island. Get your tickets for the 2018 All-Star Game today by visiting the box office, calling 631-940-TIXX, or going online to liducks.com.
This season, build new memories.
Beautiful evening for baseball.
This season, witness the action.
He reaches up, it's gone!
This season, celebrate an all-star summer.
The Ducks have won it 7-1.
Gather your friends and family for an entertainment experience like no other. The Ducks 2018 schedule is full of new promotions, and with free parking and tickets starting at just $12, there's no better value on Long Island. Get tickets to an all-star summer at liducks.com.
Great performance by the Long Island Ducks after dropping opening day of the 2018 season 6-1 here against the Blue Crabs, managing just 4 hits. Long Island responds with a tremendous 12-2 victory here yesterday, and then comes back today, 5-run first inning, and they hold on for a 7-4 victory to take the series 2 out of 3. It's hard to put too much stock into wins in this early going, but obviously a good start to go on the road into a ballpark that at times has given them fits. The Ducks win 2 of 3 to begin this 2018 season. Well, let's recap this one. And for the Ducks, it was a terrific start to the ball game thanks to the offense batting around in the first inning against Brandon Compton, the former big leaguer who is making his first start since the 2014 season in professional baseball. And the Ducks got to work early. Jordani Valdespin with a single and Tyler Holt with a single to begin the game, put runners at first and second. A fielder's choice grounder from Travis Snyder put runners at the corners with 1 out. Lou Ford then struck out looking for the second out of the inning. But David Washington gave the Ducks their first run of the game with a broken bat RBI single to center that scored Valdespin. Ducks were on top 1-0. Then Audie Affner hit a ground ball to short, a chopper, in which Edwin Garcia fielded and threw to second, but a hustling David Washington beat the throw to second. And so everybody was safe. The bases were loaded with 2 away. And the Ducks took advantage. Alex Soleil followed with a bases-loaded walk to bring in another run. First RBI of the year for Soleil. And Dan Lyons cleaned up the bases after that with a bases-clearing 3-run double. 5 runs on 4 hits, and the Ducks had themselves a 5-0 lead early. John Brownell had some control issues in the first inning. He hit Joey Wong and then walked Edwin Garcia to begin the game, but got 3 straight fielder's choice grounders to short, and so only 1 run scoring on the RBI fielder's choice from Martinez. That made it a 5-1 game. The Ducks got the run right back in the second inning when Jordani Valdespin tripled to start the inning and scored on a 1-out RBI double from Travis Snyder. Another multi-hit game for Valdespin. And so the Ducks at that point had a 6-1 lead. The closest the Blue Crabs would get would be in the third inning when the leadoff man Andrew Daniels singled against Brownell, and with a 1-out Edwin Garcia singled to put runners at first and second. Tevin Rodriguez then pulled a base hit in a right field that loaded up the bases for Frank Martinez. He hit an RBI fielder's choice grounder 3-6 to bring in a run that made it 6-2. And then Johnny Bladell followed with a 2-run single to right that would score both Garcia and Martinez after Martinez went to second on a wild pitch. So 3 runs on 4 hits in the inning, and the Blue Crabs closed to within 6-4. But Corey Vaughn struck out. That was part of a 4-strikeout day for him that ended the threat. The Ducks would get one of those runs back in the 5th inning when Travis Snyder reached on an infield single. Lou Ford pulled a base hit to center, and Alex Soleil, who was on base 3 times today, delivered a 2-out RBI single to center field to score a run. And so that gave the Ducks at that point a 7-4 lead. And the Blue Crabs tried to mount a couple of threats late. In the 8th inning, they had runners at second and third. I should say first and third with 1 out after Wander Perez gave up a double and an infield single. But Vinny Pestano came in, struck out Corey Vaughn, and got Austin Green on a grounder to third. And then after a leadoff single in the 9th against Pestano by Teodoro Martinez, Andrew Daniel popped out to short, and Joey Wong grounded into the 3-6 double play to end the game. And so the Ducks win this one 7-4 and take the series 2 out of 3. Final totals from today's game: 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Ducks. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Crabs, 4 runs on 10 hits and 1 error. They left 6. The winning pitcher, John Brownell, he gets his first win of the year and improves to 1-0. The loser, Brandon Compton, who allowed 7 runs in 4 2/3 innings, he falls to 0-1. And Vinny Pestano with a 5-out save, his first save of the year with Long Island. The game took 2 hours and 41 minutes here at Regency Furniture Stadium. They have not given us an attendance yet, but that does it for our look at the final totals. As for our player of the game today, I've got 2 guys in mind who I think I'm going to give it to. I believe one should be Dan Lyons. He had the biggest hit of the game, that 2-out, 3-run double to left field, and I know he's only 1 for 4. That certainly was a big hit and certainly one deserving of being named player of the game. The other, Alex Soleil, who in his first game with the Long Island Ducks drove in 2 runs, scored 1, and drew a pair of walks as well. And I think we have to give honorable mention note as well to Vinny Pestano, who was forced into extra duty today, a 5-out save to seal this victory, but he got the job done. So if we want, let's give it to all 3. We'll do a three-way player of the game today between Soleil, Lyons, and Vinny Pestano. Take a break. When we come back, the out-of-town scores, and then we'll wrap things up from Southern Maryland.
Hey fans, this is pitcher Jake Dunning, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network.
Sayville Ford, Long Island's Ford giant, has been family-owned and operated for over 60 years. Stop by today to check out their giant selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at their state-of-the-art showroom, featuring enclosed service drives and a luxurious customer lounge. Get giant savings on hundreds of new and used vehicles in stock. Sayville Ford, the no-fees dealer. Visit online at SayvilleFord.com or download the Sayville Ford app today to learn more. Call 855-917-8737 today.
Have your birthday at the ballpark this season and celebrate with the flock. Kona Ice birthday party packages with the Long Island Ducks are now available. Each package includes 10 box seats, a commemorative birthday t-shirt, and autographed baseball. Refreshments including hot dogs, chips, cupcakes, frozen ice treats, and so much more. Best of all, the birthday child will stand on the dugout while the entire crowd sings happy birthday. Reserve your party today by calling the group sales department at 631-940-3825. Kona Ice birthday parties with the Long Island Ducks, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Back here one final time this weekend at Regency Furniture Stadium, Long Island Ducks have defeated the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs today 7-4 and improved to 2-1 on the young season, while the Blue Crabs fall to 1-2. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard today. Somerset Patriots, whom the Ducks will visit this week, Tuesday through Thursday for a 3-game series, are playing a single-admission doubleheader against the Road Warriors. Patriots won the first game 1-0. Logan Kensing, the winner, improved to 1-0, and Jylon Pagero, the loser, fell to 0-1, a walk-off win for the Patriots, their second in a row after winning in extra innings in walk-off fashion on Friday night. And Game 2 going on right now, Somerset with a 5-0 lead, so it looks like the Patriots might start 3-0 before the Ducks make their first visit to Bridgewater, New Jersey. Road Warriors are trailing in this game. As we mentioned, Trevor Foss started for the Somerset Patriots. Perez started for the Road Warriors through the first 3 innings for the Patriots. 2 RBIs apiece from Justin Trapp and Kyle Roller leading the way. So again, that game's top of the 4th right now, and the score 5-0 Somerset. Final in York, Pennsylvania, Revolution defeat the Barnstormers 3-2, and York takes 3 of the first 4 games of the season. Robert Carson, the win, improves to 1-0. Jared LeCun, the loser, fell to 0-1. And the save to Juan Rincon, his first of the year. In the home run department, Anderson De La Rosa homered, his first of the year for the Lancaster Barnstormers. 2 RBIs from Luis Cruz, leading the way for York. And one game is still going on right now. They're in the bottom of the 6th inning down in Sugar Land, Texas. The Skeeters leading the Bees 2-0. Starter for New Britain today was Zach Stewart. Former Duck Jim Fuller is now in. Brent Marshall, meanwhile, started for Sugar Land. And Connor Wade is now on a pitch. RBIs thus far from Albert Cordero and Alvaro Rondon, leading the way for the Skeeters. Meanwhile, on the Major League scoreboard, the Mets currently out to a 2-0 lead against the San Diego Padres out in California. Brian Mitchell, the starter for the Padres. Zach Wheeler for the Mets. Jay Bruce and Thomas Nido have the RBIs thus far for the Mets. Yankees will get underway tonight at 8 o'clock against the Angels. CC Sabathia goes for the Yankees, and Tyler Skaggs will go for the Angels. And New York City FC gets underway at 6:30 p.m. at Yankee Stadium against FC Dallas. So that'll do it for the out-of-town scoreboard. Ducks will enjoy an off day tomorrow, as will the Blue Crabs, and Long Island returns to action on Tuesday night when they will open up a series against the Somerset Patriots, the first matchup between the division rivals who have met in each of the last 3 Liberty Division Championship Series. Will take the field at TD Bank Ballpark on Tuesday night, a 6:35 p.m. start. Ducks will get their first look of the year at Andrew Barbosa, the left-hander who pitched in relief last year for the Colorado Springs Sky Sox in the Brewers organization. He went 7-3 with a 5.29 ERA. Was impressive here as a starter with the Ducks in 9 starts during the 2015 season before having his contract purchased by the Braves. And meanwhile, lefty Rick Teasley, who was fantastic as a starter early last year for the Patriots, started the All-Star game as well. 7-2 with 2.85 ERA last year. The lefty will go to begin things off for the Patriots. Should be a good one. 2 southpaws on the mound on Tuesday night. Ducks and the Patriots for the first time in 2018 in Bridgewater, New Jersey. That'll do it for us here on this Sunday afternoon and for this opening weekend of the 2018 season. Once again, the final score: the Long Island Ducks defeat the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 7-4 and take 2 of 3 to begin this season. We invite you to join us for our next Ducks broadcast, which will be on Tuesday night when the Ducks visit the Somerset Patriots to open a 3-game set. Pregame show will begin at 6:20, the first pitch at 6:35. You can follow all the action with us on the Long Island Ducks Broadcast Network, Facebook Live, liducks.com, and youtube.com/DucksBaseball. My name is Michael Pollock. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday and your opening weekend with me. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast and another Ducks win. Have a great Sunday, a great rest of your weekend. We'll do it all over again on Tuesday night from the Garden State. Good night and so long from Waldorf, Maryland.